slutty moms. I be macking in my room, straight jamming. These lyrics are ramen noodles, salty, but they slamming. You be dead in a week, in 3 days. Don't ask why, shut the hell up and know a maniac planned it. I don't play games.
This ain't Call of Duty, but my duty is to annihilate you faggots with my Uzi.
Until you become nothing but dust. This dust will get burned up, flames used to light my Dutch. While I'm on cloud 9, I'm playing with a bird. Attach a note to his feather that's saying I'm berserk. You can send me to an asylum, but it won't work. I cut my wrist, use my blood to write rhymes on my shirt. Fucking it hurts and leaves me with a smirk. Every damn nurse will be checked up like they off a perk. Leave an old man on the gang, feeling for a bitch to twerk. They just wanna see some ass before they leave the earth. I'm from New York City, a city with no pity. We hot, trains cause pain, play ball and get silly. Bring a bad bitch to make it these bathrooms to run the quickie. Banging standing up since the toilet and floor always icky. My body's on earth, my mind is out of space. I steal a tricycle from a baby, then I be getting chased. Every cop is strapped up, I just got some mace. I can't even get low, the helicopter light is on my face. Eventually I got away, living in the mosh pit. I was living in the bottom, so it was the same shit. The only way I'll get out is when I make it in this rap shit. Working a 9 to 5, just ain't gonna
crazy, listen.
No way I will let y'all become a distraction. Anyone pisses me off, there be a vicious reaction. If you're a pregnant bitch, you'll get kicked in the stomach. I don't give a damn if you start having a fucking contraction.
That shit was wild, right?
I'm not even that evil. Best believe I am deceitful, can't be lethal to you. Every cop is strapped.
Bro, that was too crazy.
He said kick her in the stomach.
That was pretty dope.
Nigga said, if you're a pregnant bitch, you get kicked in the stomach. I don't give a damn if you start having a fucking contraction. And then I said, no, let me stop.
I'm not even that evil.
I'll take it back.
I said, I literally in that moment, I was like, why did I think of this? Why did it flow so well? And why am I just going to let that shit rock? I did. I was a wild dude. There's a whole mixtape. It was supposed to be my first one, and I never dropped it. And I found it, and I think I might fuck around and play around with it.
That's actually dope.
Yeah,
you found old work. You thought, was it just in your files and you just didn't look through?
Yeah, I got mad old work. I'm not even talking about ladies. I'm talking about real music. I'll put y'all on another one, and then we could hop off Ape Loso's memory lane.
That's fire though. You can remake that, remix it.
Let me see. You know what I did? I think some of them I actually used for the songs, for other songs type shit. Like, let me see. It's under Effectus, I think. That was supposed to be the name of my first mixtape, Effectus.
I remember that.
Yeah. That shit was back in the day, man. Back in the day.
The memories.
Yeah. I can't remember the song that I did, like the name of the beat for The Man. You ain't gotta prove he a man. I can't remember the name of the beat. I was gonna rap it today for episode 75. Oh yeah, this shit was funny.
So you forgot the hook?
I forgot the name of the beat.
For the one you didn't just rename the song when you made it? You just put it on. Isn't it on the album? Fuck.
It's on the album, but the beat is online.
Oh, you wanted to use just the beat. I thought you meant rename.
Yeah, I was trying to really rap. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it's been a minute since I rap.
Damn. Right now, son? Yeah, bro, right now. Alright, fuck it.
You gotta listen to that back. Remember Flappy Bird?
Yeah.
That's Flappy Bird.
Fuck.
Oh, so you haven't been rapping because you've been playing Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird.
I just haven't felt like rapping, you feel me? So what's up? I'm trying to hear some bars.
That shit up.
Right now, son? Yeah, bro, right now.
Alright, fuck it.
Nigga had a skit.
That's smart though.
I rehearsed to every verse, put in work for what it's worth. Urge to freaking burst, spit words.
See, I used this somewhere else.
Legend you never heard, be concerned, I go berserk, be disturbed by what you heard. You have nightmares and I'm your worst. Got your girl acting naughty, jerking my fucking shotty, getting the ammo out, so she squirted on her body. So I passed it to my posse, get my team that sloppy toppy. You a faggot straight, bitch can't do nothing.
I used to throw faggot around a lot.
Hold me down, bitches getting passed around. I get committed and shitted and treated like a clown. But it's cool, I got my crew, me myself
Crazy
and
how times have
I'm
changed.
the only one in minutes, so
Yeah,
I
can't
be
say
in the
never.
world, so I spit it.
That
When I
shit
feel it,
fire.
I act stupid. When I rip it, classic, I be tripping. I started from the beginning, got you tearing, hurt your feelings. Not my business, don't get twisted. Watch the fit it, been a secret. Undercover villains started killing with the ceilings when they heard about my lyrics. Blissfully gifted, enchanted, and futuristic. Some type of myth, I am legend. Never forget it, never neglect it, comprehend it. Most recommended, yeah, I ascend it further than I intended. New say in a dimension, a lot of tension, no did I mention. Close to perfection, but still infected with imperfections. Soon I'll be corrected with something unexpected. I'll be tested. I'll be questioned, forever suspected. Stop trying, just forget it. It must be tempted, so pay attention. This part is endless.
Nah, this
Y'all
shit
be
not.
restless, but now I take consideration and end it for future
Lightest your
reference.
voice ever been.
Bro, I was like 12 years old going crazy like that, bro. Shit crazy.
That shit fire, man.
Good looks, man.
Futuristic.
Yeah, I was real heavy on my Eminem shit. Like, there was one more.
Give
I'ma show
Eminem
you.
and Action Bronson.
This was Drake's 0 to 100. This is when he really started transition.
Fuck all these bitches that I dealt with. These thotty bitches are fucking leeches, they selfish. They need a case of the pelvis. I'm about to fuck around, leave him in the ditch helpless. I'm reckless. Best believe shit will get hectic. The shotty's about to come out, make him do a backflip.
I was a hood bird at the time.
The acting, the fake laughing. These bitches don't want to know you, nigga. They want a faggot. I ain't the get left in the
That's the faggot guys. Like, what the fuck?
No, this is not. This is
crazy. Niggas' heads like they fucking krillin'. I'm never chillin' since I'm a villain. I scare the hell out of children, showing blood that decorates my ceiling, and I'm killing.
I was really heavy on Eminem, like.
Hell yeah, you could tell.
It's time to attack. It's time to react. Y'all can all suck my sack. Y'all only fuck with me when I get cheese. All y'all niggas rats. So with that, yeah, nigga, I'm spitting facts. All y'all niggas history, motherfucking artifacts. I go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick.
Oh my god, sounds so young, right?
This was like you
yeah.
though.
When I was a young boy, yeah.
The young jit.
Real quick, nigga, real fucking quick. I go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Real quick, nigga, real fucking quick. I go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick.
What?
Real quick, nigga, real
This my
fucking
favorite
quick.
verse.
I ain't got a heart. I snatch it out my chest. I'm on the quest to stomp the shit out of you best. My bars are so sick, bitch. It's hard to disinfect, bitch. I'm hard to neglect, but easy to respect. Blunts over papers, haters over fakers. Y'all waiting on that government check. I'm out here doing labor. Y'all fruity niggas make me hate fruit like peaches. You not going hard, it's like Martin King speechless. I ain't God, but I'm the closest nigga to Jesus. Oh Lord, or maybe a rap demon. I might fuck around and splash a bitch face with semen. If she give me whack head, I make her heart stop beeping.
Damn.
Niggas change up to be accepted, that's cheating. If I ain't putting work on the track, I ain't eating. If a bitch not tryna fuck, best believe I'm leaving. If you choking shit on the book, nigga, we fucking meeting.
Oh my god, I was a young demon.
I'm killing any nigga, I don't give a fuck who watching. I'm posted on the block with the motherfucking Glock, taking shots after shots, aiming
Nigga
at
didn't
these
even have
fucking
a gun.
ops, aiming at the
Bro,
cops.
those
letting
times
every
was a
bullet
little
drop
crazy
while
for
I'm
me.
sipping
Oh,
on some
no,
rock and
no
never
weapon.
visited Tupac. Damn.
You heard that?
Play that shit. If I ain't putting work on the track, I ain't eating. If a bitch not tryna fuck, best believe I'm leaving. If you choking shit on the book,
Nigga, we fucking meeting.
I stay on my real shit, stay on my hot shit. I'm killing any nigga, I don't give a fuck who watching. I'm posted on the block with the motherfucking shot, taking shots after shots, aiming at these fucking cops, aiming at the cops, letting every bullet drop while I'm sipping on some rock and metal, visiting Tupac. Damn, I really wasn't a shooter, nigga, like that.
Nah, he said some rock too, so I already know this is back then.
It's
that throwback.
Alright. My niggas out here stunting. Real shit.
Wait, this shit is 3 more minutes left. What?
Said I was spitting.
Yo, you'll be surprised. Niggas still drinking Ciroc.
Yo,
I ain't drinking that shit, man. Niggas
Ciroc
I'm
canceled
missing
though.
Shit.
can't front. I'm
You heard
doing
it,
it if nothing around. Pour that shit up.
Is
Yeah,
Ciroc canceled now?
Nah. It got.
Mm.
I like the mango one still. That's still bust, and it's just, to me, it's not logical to get Ciroc simply because like I could get another bottle for like around the same price that gets me a little bit more better in the right mood.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like when I be going to bars, whatever, like nobody be drinking that shit. Like
Hell no.
Yeah.
I be seeing that shit full. That shit be full.
Nobody, when you
Right.
going out,
Fully
that's not
stocked.
a go out to buy at a bar type shit. Nah.
It was like 2012, 2013.
Yeah, like
yeah, that was
at
that
the
shit.
height of the Ciroc's like empire. But nowadays, I feel like when it comes to Ciroc, we've all like evolved past that. Like, you know how
Hell
you
yeah.
went from Black and Miles maybe to blunts to backwoods and then to
Yeah.
papers. And then you're like, maybe I'll just need a bong rip. What's the
Yeah.
healthiest?
That's what's
It's
never
like,
going
right.
out.
You heard what I said?
That's
I
what's
said
never going
blunts
out of
over
style.
papers. I used to look
Huh.
at niggas who smoke papers weird. Like now, like
Yeah.
if you
That's the
smoking
go-to.
blunts, you're weird.
That shit
So
disgusting.
it's like we get past that level of Ciroc.
Yeah, it's all good though,
That
bro.
Henny ain't never going out of style.
Henny? That
Never.
shit been out of
Henny's
style.
a
That's
me,
a fact.
Henny's a situational drink. Like,
Yeah, I
A
would
lot
never
of
buy
niggas
Henny.
still drink Henny though.
I still drink Henny.
You buy it, like you would go to the store and buy a bottle of Henny right now.
Yeah.
Me personally, like, nah, but like
Exactly.
my pops, feel me? My sis, they buy that shit, feel me? I'm like, fuck it, nigga, anything possible.
Nah,
Fuck
real
it.
shit. That shit's still standing strong. Like
That's
Henny,
it is, bro.
What's that
Especially if
mean?
you go to the city too.
that's like
Yeah.
the
Niggas is still
go-to
drinking
Pontiac.
that. Niggas still drinking that shit in the hood.
It's
Believable.
commendable.
Real shit.
What's your go-to dark liquor?
My go-to dark liquor, I try to stay away from dark liquor, bro. I don't have like a go-to dark liquor.
That's not it.
Yeah, no.
What you?
Maybe Douce though, if I
Why
had to choose.
why everybody like Don Julio Reposado?
That's
why-
not a dark liquor though.
That's the hype
That's
right
not-
now.
It's like yellow. It's like gold.
It's the hype now.
It's the hype now.
But
I
like-
mean, niggas been on that 42 hype, but like the bottle itself now, like
Nah,
the
that- yo,
smaller
Said just
version,
to
that,
hold it.
that Don Julio little movie, I ain't gonna lie.
That
like,
shit
yo, that
really
shit
shake.
a movie. That
Yeah.
shit a movie, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
fact.
fire.
That
But
shit is a movie,
sometimes
yo.
I don't like when my body is like not. I'm in control of my body. Like I have to feel that way. Like certain liquor would make me feel like, all right, there's no way I'm driving right now.
and
Like
that's how I feel off
Yeah.
Henny.
like I'm driving my
Yeah.
body. Like
Okay.
You could be right because it's like my stomach hurt.
yeah, Henny get me
Yeah.
fucked up.
What about the
Henny get me
Bacardi
fucked
get
up.
me fucked up. What else get me fucked
Bacardi,
up?
sheesh.
So what was that $20 bottle that everybody used to put in the punch during college?
Tito's
Not Tito's. Tito's is
or
right. I forgot what
it was
it's
a
called.
vodka,
The
right?
Sveka?
Nah, Svedka's high too.
Nah.
It was something else.
That's the white girl drink.
Yeah,
That's the white girl
hell yeah.
drink. That's
That's the
Svedka, that's
making
the
my
white.
way downtown.
Nah,
Yeah,
that
look at
mango
that.
Svedka shit, that shit alright.
There was a cheap
Hell
vodka
no.
people used to put in there.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
Like,
Nah,
Not
not Blue
Brugal.
Guys. Blue
Yeah,
Guys
I
is
know
alright.
what you're
God.
talking about, yo. I do.
Oh my god, it's like right at the tip of my tongue. I remember it later. But yo,
Damn.
ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen,
You dig.
Let's
the
get
Jungle
it.
Squadcast is here. I went from 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. All right.
75.
I didn't even get liquor in my system yet. This is how I'm feeling right now.
He said 75.
Episode 75?
75?
75?
Hold on.
Here,
75.
We
That's-
75,
we
bro?
3/4 young.
I'll drop 75 points on you, nigga.
Hold on.
I'll drop 75
Bro.
points on you.
Hold on.
I'll nut 75 times on you, bitch. What you doing 75?
Shit. Damn, nigga took my answer. I ain't even gonna lie. I was thinking 75 points. But 75?
How? He just came up with that out of nowhere.
Yo, bro, my mind went straight to basketball too, though. Like,
That's it.
All right, bro. What the fuck? He literally just started the game. Like,
I'm like,
why you
damn, hold
He
on.
said, wait. That was a good one. No, you heard
Bro, I'm
it.
thinking of like,
Great minds.
Yo.
Nigga said, Back to the Future. Nigga said,
I
that's how
got
that went.
75 bands for these niggas.
Yeah, you feel me?
Alright.
What about you?
I got 75 jams for these niggas.
All right. I got 75 cents for these niggas. Last person to fuck it up, lose.
I don't got none for you niggas.
You lost. You
I got
lost.
75 episodes for you niggas.
You feel me? I got 75 streams for you niggas.
I got 75 beams for you niggas.
I got 75 shots for you niggas if I was 13.
75 TED Talks for you niggas.
You feel me? 75 stamp that's for you niggas. You feel me? That's what you're
Nigga
supposed to
took my
say.
answer. Damn.
75 you dig. Go for both, nigga.
75 haircuts, nigga. You feel me? 75 outfits. Fuck you talking about?
Nah, I'll shuffle now.
All right. What's 75 things you did on the pod that was like, all right, 75's All right, guys.
Answering that's easy to answer because the amount of questions by now we've been asked over like 75 questions. Like I wonder how many
75
questions we've counted.
Yo,
Like, if we counted how many questions we've asked, I wonder.
I feel like what I like about us. Damn, I can't even say because then I might have to edit and block it out. Never mind. Forget it. We're about to get us all in trouble. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Jungle Squadcast, episode 75, season 3 finale. You feel me? It's your boy Abe Loso here with Mr. Rad, here with Mr. Rah, and we have a brand new guest today. Last minute scheduling came through in the clutch, fourth quarter with the 3-point shot in the corner on some Ray Allen shit. 7 seconds left. You feel me? You feel me?
You feel me?
Rich homie Quan?
Yes, sir.
Man, it's your boy Quan Swish, man.
Yes,
Quan
sir.
Swish.
What's good?
I'm from Connecticut.
What's good,
what
bro?
What part?
I'm from Minnesota. I'm from the Valley.
Okay.
Y'all know that, though. Y'all know
You
that.
got
He said,
Yeah,
come on.
you don't want to let everybody know your info like
Yeah,
You a
that.
fed, bro?
Hold on, nah, bro.
What's
I
your
have to rep
social
his
media
shit, bro. Bro gotta rep his shit, know what I mean?
Nah, for real though. But seriously, welcome though. It's like really, I'm happy that you're here. I'm
Appreciate
happy that
y'all.
all of us are here. Rod, welcome back. It's been a minute.
Sir, yes, sir.
How
Felt
was
like
your
forever.
vacation?
Know what I mean? I had some time to rejuvenate, feeling refreshed, back at it. Know what I
Bounce
mean?
back.
What
Yes,
you doing
sir.
your time off, man?
I got some me time. I got some time to recollect, know what I mean? Actually get a
Got
break.
some me time?
Nah, none of that. Just, you feel me? Actually time to like take my brain off work mode and you feel me? Get out of airplane mode. So I'm feeling like I'm back and present.
You all right, man? Everything good?
Yeah, bro. Know what I mean? Just maintaining.
How's
Sure.
wifey? She appreciated that last reel that you made for her before you left?
Yeah, know what I mean?
Like, I
She got a
love
good
my
kick out of
wife.
it.
She's the best in the world.
Forever
She
and ever, baby.
Forever and ever. I love you.
you. You ain't even gotta ask. He already asked a question, nigga. I'm like, damn, right? He was on your ass, nigga.
Nigga said you already asked.
He's like, nigga shrugged you off like,
I love
whatever.
you.
I love you.
Fuck this nigga
Let's
talking
go.
about. I love you.
Fuck this nigga. I'm talking about my baby right now. That's all. But yo, what's up with you, man? How are you? And I'm gonna remember this time to ask how are you. I noticed how I only asked them, and I'm like, all right, fuck us. Nobody asked about us, so I apologize for that.
Yeah, all right.
We're gonna work on that for episode 75. Readjustments, adaptations. What's up, Quan?
What's popping?
Yo, bro, I was excited to meet you because I feel like we've been following each other for like low key like a long time,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, who is this nigga? And then I just started watching his reels. Like I just like actually like tuned in, and then I'm like, oh, so interviewing the white bitches. I see you doing the content. I was like, I gotta have him on the pod, bro.
For sure.
You just seem like a mad cool, funny dude. You look like Jeezy, like so. You got the look.
Yo.
So like, talk to me about the journey before we talk about us and just talk about you.
You already know I'm a content creator, you know what I'm saying? Like I started 2 years ago. This is something I always wanted to do though.
Word?
Hell yeah.
Like just create like content, or you had like a vision of like what content you want to like create?
I mean, I want to be like a basketball player, football player and shit, but that didn't work out.
Typical black shit.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah. Trying to make it out the hood, feel me?
American Negro dream.
But like in my mind, I'm like, nah, yo, like I could do this content stuff. Like I got the personality for it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
definitely
Yo, what's your nationality, bro?
I'm mixed.
Well, what though? I can't
yeah,
tell.
what's the specifics?
Yo, y'all gonna say nah, but I'm black and Italian.
Italian?
Yeah.
Black and
Take it.
Italian?
Oh shit.
Facts.
I can see the face now, the Italian face now.
I can't. What
The
the fuck?
melanin. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
facts.
shit caught me off guard.
You speak French?
Nah, my
Or
family
Italian,
got
right?
some French in it though.
Is it French or
word?
Italian?
That's what's up.
both?
You gotta add that shit in your skits, bro. That should be dope. Like one of your characters would be like, bonsoir. Oh nah, they speak Italian. Italian, yeah, facts. They say bonsoir, right? Bonsoir.
Bonjour, mes
Yeah.
amis.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
I am I'm a black man first though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the genes is first.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
So you saying the moms is black?
My mom's half and half too.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like for any
Word.
black race, when you're mixed with black is the majority because like,
Yeah.
I look black. I can't just
Right.
be like, I'm telling guys, hey, I'm gonna get
Trust
crushed.
me.
Right.
Yeah, go to one of them little Italy places and you're going to find out. Be like, what?
You're one of
You
us.
cannot learn the pizza recipe, nigga. No. You cannot learn mom's secret garlic.
You don't know how to
nuts.
make this gnocchi.
CT got the best pizza too, and that's facts.
All right, so you got to go.
Ah,
You know,
Podcast is over.
I might agree with you though.
No, nigga, I literally just came from Brooklyn yesterday,
And you had
and that
mid
was literally
pizza.
the best pizza I had in years because I've been living in Connecticut, and like Brooklyn is not even a top pizza for me. To me, it's still in the Bronx.
facts. I had
But
pizza in
Brooklyn
Harlem like a month
I
ago.
had this spot my cousin put me onto, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was the perfect. It wasn't too like doughy. It was nice and thin. The cheese was perfect. Where you take a bite, it was like nice and it would melt. The crust was like everything about that pizza was like 10 out of 10. The aftertaste, it was just like I haven't had a good pizza like that in a long time, and I be copping pizza like every other Friday here. And it's just like, nah.
Yeah, it hit different.
And the sizes was like this big. It's like $3 a slice, but
I mean, you grew up in the city. I grew up in CT, so like you're gonna have your bias, but like at the end of the day, nigga, who's got the ring on their finger right now? You feel
New
me?
York's held it down for
CT
years.
got the MVP
And this is
We on
exactly
top.
why. You want to know why CT has it?
because New Haven has the best pizza.
No, because New Yorkers migrated to CT because of cheaper prices. So they're holding it down for y'all and cooking for
You
y'all
think it's the
niggas
word?
and
That's a
making y'all
fact.
look good. Yes, nigga, they all came
Do the
from New York.
research.
I don't know about that.
Sorry, brother. You're
I
welcome.
don't know
Nah,
about
don't-
that. I
don't-
don't know
You're
about
welcome.
That's
that.
propaganda.
You're welcome.
That's propaganda.
You're
man.
welcome.
We out here, Rob.
Nah, don't get me wrong.
That's how you try to do this politically.
CT pizza is decent, know what I mean? But it's like that New York pizza it just hit different. Like, you feel me? You got to get it from the right place. But it definitely
CT
hit
pizza, CT Chinese food. Like, I mean, yeah, they ain't got nothing on New York at all. I'm sorry.
I don't
Respectfully.
Not
It's
a
not
Chinese
bad.
food fire out here. I be
For
hearing
real?
wild things about New York City Chinese food.
Nah,
Yeah.
the only thing is they cook the chicken is the cats that they find in the alley.
You feel me?
But
So
other
like,
than that, that
I'd
shit
rather
fire.
eat real chicken.
Other than that, it's fire.
Cat tastes good.
You
So,
might get some pigeons in
come on.
there, but
Probably is eating cat dog.
yeah,
Fuck it. Tastes good.
chopped
We need to-
cheeses. Like, I'm
Let's
sorry,
not
man.
continue that stereotype that Chinese food people serve rats and dogs.
Bro. On my mom, bro. I remember at least in Trenton, New Jersey, chilling on the block around the corner is the Chinese spot. But like when we're down the block, their backyard is connected on that side of the street, so you can see like inside type shit. So we're chilling, and all you hear is, and then the cat just stopped,
Oh.
and then he opened the door, went back inside with the cat. Chinese people be cooking cat. So that's why when I
crazy.
order General's, like when the chicken wings, I don't know which one they are. Is it the General's chicken or the sesame? I don't know which chicken the cat is being used for. But I'm just letting y'all know, be careful.
I go
I
for the
seen some
chicken
shit.
wings.
Yeah,
I've been through things.
Nah, real shit.
I just got used to it because it tastes good regardless.
I don't know. I mean, when I order Chinese food now, I honestly only get like seafood. I'll get shrimp.
You see, the seafood,
Yeah,
you don't
different.
want to know what they do with the seafood, bro.
Got it
Wait,
from
so
the
what's
ocean.
y'all go to like Chinese order?
Sesame chicken with pork fried rice.
So you still go for the sesame chicken?
Bro, I believe in the system. It's rigged. Everything
The
is rigged
system.
to kill us, to make sure that we don't last past 100. Because what's after that? So let's just support what they already have in place for us.
I get a white rice, General Tso's shrimp, and that's my shit right there. Little cabbage in there.
Chicken, broccoli, and white rice.
That's my shit
That
too.
Fire.
That
Yeah.
jumbo shrimp is my shit too.
Yeah, I would have to say like my ultimate go to. Like if a nigga said like, yo, this got to be your last Chinese meal like ever. Like anytime you go to the Chinese restaurant,
Yeah.
this is the only meal you could get. I probably have to go to the go-to chicken wings and French fries.
Even after the story I told you. See, it
Chicken
don't matter, right?
wings.
He said, "Give me the
I'm
kitty."
not thinking the chicken wings is cat. I would think
It
like
don't matter,
maybe
though.
the sesame
Yo.
chicken or some shit. Chicken wings come from a
the
chicken.
little nugget shaped.
That's
meat.
what they want you to
Like,
think, nigga.
Ain't no
when the
fucking
skin
cat
is off,
shaped like
wings
that.
look like wings. You don't know what animal it is.
Ain't
it just
no
look like
cat
wings.
shaped like that.
They don't got that
Fucking
hooking
wing be
curve.
like this. That's
Bro,
a,
that
that's a
little thing
chicken.
that they be doing with their leg type shit, That's the wing, nigga.
Nigga said
So
they
you
crunch
fry
it
it
up
up
to
nice
like
and small.
You feel me? That's the drumstick.
get the
and
fuck out of here.
That's the thigh. Like that's
The meat.
the flat. Like like I'm sorry, but Rad, how are you, man?
I'm good, bro. You know,
How's life? I haven't seen you in like 2 days. What's up? Literally.
life's been good. I mean, I've just been cooling it. I went to the beach the other day, met up with some friends. Like it's summertime, you gotta go outside every now and again, catch the sun, chill out. It's
I
been
felt
nice,
that.
other than being at work all the other times. But like, it's still fun at work, so I can't even complain.
All right. Anything you want to talk about?
No, I mean, you asked me how my day was. I answered the question.
The fuck?
What about you, bro? How you been?
75 claps. No,
Yeah.
all right. I've been alright. Like for real.
My fault.
happened?
75 claps.
So you bastard.
My fault.
Nah, seriously, I actually been alright, yo. Like this summer has been like I've been seeing mad family, so it's been cool to see like a lot of a family. Like I saw some of my cousins yesterday who I haven't seen in I think low key like over 10 years, which was dope.
Damn.
Yeah, man, it's been a little bit crazy. We were trying to sit there and figure out exactly when was the last time we saw each other, and we literally could not remember. Like neither one of us could not remember.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he came, and I'm gonna say shout out to him. You feel me? Because he was kind of like going through a little something, but I was happy that, you know, I got to see his daughter. Like, bro, I haven't seen each other, these kids. Now they have, like, my cousins they're adults. He got a child. Like,
Yeah.
it was like, oh shit.
Life.
Like, yeah. So
Life.
You're like, I'm your
saw him,
cousin.
finally got to chill, chop it up a little bit. Then I finally, we actually used to live together because when my mom was having my sister, his mom had held me down a little bit. So I got to see his mom, his sister too. The sister was like a whole adult now. Like I haven't seen her since he was like, I don't know, like 13, 14. She's like 25, 4 or some
Damn.
shit.
Damn.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. So the great news, wait, let me not say it like that. But like, I'm like, wait, so how are you and I even related? And like, come to find out, we're not technically blood, but like, we're considered family type shit because like, we low-key grew up together. My mom grew up with them, family, blah, blah, blah. I'm not really related to that family, but we cool.
Okay.
That's how families are made nowadays too. There's mad people that you'll realize like your uncle might just be your dad's best friend. Like,
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
That's a
even want to
fact.
sound weird, but she looked very beautiful. Like, shit was crazy. Like, the conversation at the party was how big her ass was. Like, everybody was like in awe. And I'm like, I'm related. I can't talk about how big her ass is.
But
inappropriate.
But in my head, yeah, I was like, that's inappropriate. But everybody started laughing. But in my head, I'm like,
yeah.
You know we post these episodes.
I'm pretty sure they don't watch.
Don't watch this episode, cuzzo.
Yeah.
He's joking. Scared.
We're not really family,
Skit.
but 28 minutes? All right. As soon as I start talking about she got a, like, you can keep she got a fat ass, but.
We're sorry for the slur of right now, but it's all right.
Yeah. All right. I won't talk about
Nah,
that.
but I think it
anymore.
is crazy when you do see like relatives that were like once like 3 or 4 or 5 and you haven't seen them in mad long. And then from there, like they're grown. And it's crazy how like
Yo,
in
it
your
shocked
head.
me, bro.
It's like, what
It's
the hell?
Hey, it's crazy how like you'll see like a relative that's been like was like 4 or 5 last time you saw them, and then now like you run into them and like they're literally a whole adult. But it's crazy how the only thing you can register in your brain was them being a baby. It's like such a shell shock. But like, yo, you're like graduated college, like it's crazy.
Yeah, they graduated college. Well, they went to college and then that was it. And then, yeah, she works at a dispensary. He works as a bank teller.
That's crazy. That shit really hit you. Like,
I
damn,
finally got to
time
meet
flies.
his brother. Like, yeah, I'm like, damn, 10 years. It really been that long. I feel like I just seen him not too long ago. Like, my aunt just threw the party and it was like a family reunion. But overall, it was good. Like, I had good pizza. I finally got some New York grabba. I got to meet some people who I haven't seen in over 10 years. And the mom, don't even get me started with the mom. The mom, you can see where they get it from, bro. Like, she
Said,
fire.
the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Yeah,
He said
that's
my family is in
the dog.
good health.
Like, they got a whole like real seriously, honestly, all jokes aside, their family's like beautiful. Like they could be like the Huxtables, but beautiful, more beautiful. Because the Huxtables are kind of ugly, except for the wife and Theo, I guess. Pause. And the older sister too,
Denise.
Yeah, those everybody else is kind of like hit.
You saying?
All right. I'm glad everybody got covered. Before we start episode 75 officially, right now with our segments and shit. Since it's episode 75, we're gonna take a shot for every single segment, and we're gonna start with music. All right. So everybody, get your shot cups ready. We lit.
You dig?
Man.
You dig? Shot.
Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, pa dentro. Some shit. Damn, I think I almost had it that time. Pa centro, pa dentro. Something like that.
Right?
One of those. All right. Take y'all shots, man.
Ay, mi madre.
That shit hit the
Coño.
Team 75. That Jose Huevos.
Ay.
Y seré. Papi.
Jose been in two pods now, back to back. No, not back to back. In between episodes, so
Last
might
time
have
was
to
low
sponsor us.
Yeah, Jose, you might as well have to.
Get that sponsored.
Josue.
Facts.
Well, we'll drink it every video.
But let's
Josue
get right into
Favorito.
it, man. We got music going on. A lot of music drop on July 19th of 2024. And we going to start with Cardi B and Rob 49. You feel me? Even though I should have said Rob 49 featuring Cardi B, but the reason why, to me, the song's really being talked about is because of Cardi B. But as you guys mentioned, Rob 49 is an upcoming artist.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
For sure. He been
So shout out to
dropping
Rob. I'll check you
But
out.
He put the OG on the video, and the video got traction because everybody gonna look
She
at Cardi.
definitely that snippet.
Her
You know
promos,
that reel that she posted.
Yeah.
I think that's a part of the reason why too. You know what I'm saying? Like she got a body. She was
Shut
doing
that
her
ass
thing and
out.
that shit.
Cardi,
Like,
right?
Shit
God,
always gonna sell.
like I want to be offset for a day. God damn,
God
nigga, like,
Are
let
they
me be
together
Offset.
still?
Yo, before we even get into that, on that money, because I want to join that too. I got a lot to say about that. But
Except the song.
the song in general, though, overall, I genuinely like the song. Like, I think the song was very catchy. I think people are going to be bumping it. Like you said, the visuals. Cardi, to me, always has some of the best visuals. She always knows exactly what to do in the music. To me, I just don't think it was anything that was like it pushed the needle in any direction. It was just like, we just dropped a single.
Yeah.
Check this out, enjoy it. You feel me? And that's it. Like, it wasn't anything like over the top, but it was definitely an enjoyable track.
It wasn't a like I'm back type of like vibe where she was dropping some crazy new shit, but like it was Cardi dropping, and she's like, "Y'all want me to drop? I drop something."
Yeah, to
I
me,
feel like she comfortable in that lane right now. She's
the
just
feature
like,
lane, right?
I'm just gonna keep these features like relevant, hot to the new sound, but like just to stay like relevant. You feel me?
So you think Cardi B right now is kind of like advocating for the queen of feature artists? Because she could be considered the queen of feature artists right now, because her feature run as a female the past couple years has been pretty impeccable.
Yeah.
From Glorilla to Lotto, Rock 49, like, come on.
She might as
I
well,
agree.
because I ain't gonna lie, I don't really see. I feel like she has that fear or that like, yeah, she has that fear that it's like
Her next
I'm
album
not-
won't be
yeah.
the one.
exactly, and
Yeah.
then that's just gonna like catapult her like
When your first one
Right.
does so much, it puts a lot of pressure on you.
right.
But I mean, maybe she's just comfortable where she is. Like she knows when she wants to drop, and
yeah,
you feel me? Like
I gave up having expectations for artists dropping music, for just people in general, because I feel like when we have expectations, or like, especially for movies, bro, it's just like I go in expecting a certain level of content or just like a high level, and I don't get that, and then I'm kind of like, oh, let down. But if I just come in with no like expectations at all, I kind of respect the content a little bit more.
absolutely.
But it's also 50-50 with that. So like to me, what saved this song is Cardi B being honest about what men really, really love and appreciate.
Yeah.
Sucking that dick when it's gummy,
When it's soft.
when it's soft,
When it's from scratch.
from scratch. Like you're a champ without a title, Cardi. You deserve all the money, and I truly believe that Offset does not deserve you. Okay? He does not deserve that level of treatment, especially knowing that his dick been in other people's vaginas multiple times in your relationship, in your marriage, and you're still sucking it. He doesn't deserve that. Slide on this side and I will never cheat on you. Offset, I apologize, no disrespect, but you seem like a more on the field kind of guy, and I'm a more,
Monogamous.
hubby material. I'll lock that
You
down.
a meal type shit.
You feel me? I don't even like thick titties, but for Cardi, I'll accept that because everything else about her is amazing.
So Cardi, I'll take care of you.
Yo, like she just, I mean, that's just the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just the game. Like, it's like, yo, like, women work opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, yeah, Offset doing that, but she gonna walk away, and they got kids together too. That's the baby daddy. So he ain't never going nowhere.
That's
a
why
fact.
I
He
won't
forever
like
gonna be in
fuck
the
her
picture.
like that because like you got like 7 kids with this guy and he really probably would shoot me if I want to go out with you or something.
Right?
But if it was on some sneaky link type shit. Or
Sneaky
like maybe
valid.
just a
Make
studio session shit just happened because Cardi, I got bars. You could hear the beginning of the pod, nigga. 0 to 100
So we
real
can make
quick.
something happen.
This is my message to Cardi B.
Yeah, because I've always been heavily attracted to Cardi. I love the fact that she represents the Bronx. Like, let's be honest. Aside from A Boogie, like to me, she's been the hottest artist out of like the Bronx.
Yeah. It's like a kind of like passing the torch kind of
Besides
situation.
J-Lo, right?
to
She's the
Ice
hottest.
Spice. Yeah.
Who else?
But-
What other females hotter than who came out the Bronx?
Ice Spice
Ice
is
Spice.
like
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice is not even in this conversation. If we're
She
adding,
fluttering.
we're adding J-Lo to the conversation. Jenny from the block.
He said
Ice Spice is
icons,
not in the conversation.
Icons,
Nah,
like
for sure.
Ice Spice is not a fucking icon, nigga. Nobody's dressing up
we
as
giving
Ice Spice
Cardi
for
B the
Halloween.
icon. Like
Yeah,
you giving her that?
she's an
Alright.
icon living.
Yo,
I mean,
I'm not gonna
Jay-
lie. I seen that last Halloween. People dressing up as Ice Spice.
Yeah, I
I did see
definitely
that
did
last
see it, too.
Halloween.
There's no way.
I swear.
For sure.
Quick design, like you need a
Hell
mop
yeah.
I
top,
swear,
and
bro.
green shirt.
Mop top is crazy.
But I really have a question. Like, when are we gonna get that female artist that doesn't have to like talk about pussy and all of this sexual like
Yo,
I mean,
you
feel
seen
me?
that meme though?
to sell records?
You seen that meme where it was like, yo, when you listen to a female artist and it was like my pussy, and then the guy just takes the headphones off. It's like my pussy up, and then he just throws the headphones on the floor. Bro,
That's how I feel. It's like, bro.
I mean, think about it. Like us, that's just like saying, I feel like black people or African Americans or the hip hop culture really make music without trauma?
Yeah, I
But
feel
it's
that.
different type of like trauma though. Like it's like one thing to rap about like doing drills and like money and shit like that. Like it's other hip hop artists that'll push a message like a Kendrick Lamar. He'll still be like a
conscious
advocate.
rapper.
Yeah, you feel me? But
Yeah, but
I
he
don't
still
feel
talk
like-
about trauma. He still talk about the hood, and he still
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about the black slavery. Like he just gave us a whole lesson plan on slavery, nigga, in his hottest song out. So to me, without trauma, hip hop music in general for African American culture would be like there wouldn't be anything to rap
Yeah.
about.
For sure. That's
I
why I
think
think
black
trauma is a
and
little
men-
different
for-
though.
But for women,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, aren't they? Isn't that considered empowerment? What they're rapping about, whatever they're rapping about, and putting out there for other women to listen to. You get what I'm saying? Like,
If you want to twist the
If-
narrative,
if they want
like,
if they want a woman to feel confident and sexy, like they're making this song, like
All right, you know what I think, bro? This whole embracing my body, the slut walk, all this extra like sex thing is coming about and it's cool and it's cute, but it's just like a hit song. After a hit song gets played over and over, that shit get tiring after a while, and it gets cringy when certain people start to do it, and it just loses its appeal eventually. And I think that's where I'm at with the women's music, with the content that they're continuing to talk about, thinking that that's what they need in order to appeal to consumers. And to me, that's not the actual fact. I liked when my favorite song to this day was Get Up 10 by Cardi B. And that was the one when she least talk about her pussy. She talked about how no matter what, nigga, I'm still gonna get up. I'm still gonna be on. Cardi B, the song is these type of songs, she knows that is going to slap. The formula is going to work. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. I get it. But I feel like the fear in her not creating the new album is because she knows that this is the only skill and bag that she has, and if she makes a whole entire body of work, people are going to judge her for it, versus if she just continues the feature run, people will kind of like look the other way.
It's a safe space.
Even beyond like the music aspect, I mean, like I feel like she's more solidified as like a celebrity instead of like an artist, because like she puts herself out there and a bunch of other things since rap, and then still hasn't produced like an album, just been on a feature run. Like, so I feel like,
I mean, she really what else? I seen her in a couple movies here and there. Like, she has done like skits, and like I've seen like she has like some type of Cardi show or whatever where she does like different activities. But for the most part, outside of stripping, she really is mostly known for music, and she's fairly been consistent dropping music. So she's just not dropping full projects. That's all.
Yeah, she's staying connected to it through features.
Yeah, and I feel like it sucks for Cardi, because to me, J. Cole has been doing the same exact thing, and nobody has kind of like been giving J. Cole any like slap for it, or like people enjoy J. Cole's feature run. So I think they could cut some slack for Cardi too. Like, if she's doing a feature run, let her rock out. If she want to drop an album, let her drop the album.
Yeah,
and that's it.
I feel like she's gonna be an artist like a Rihanna. Like, you know how Rihanna dropped like a couple of albums, less than a handful, and it was like went missing, and it was like that artist where it's like, when you gonna drop your next album?
I'd be surprised if Rihanna come back too. Like, I don't think she's
so
gonna.
I got
just no
clothing
need to at
company.
this point.
I got Fenty.
Yeah.
I don't need this shit.
Yeah, Rihanna's like, I'm good.
Like
I got
a Frank
kids.
Ocean, like
I'm married to ASAP. He could drop something if he want.
I blame ASAP for her lacking in music and focusing more on fashion and family and children. But for the betterment of the family and all that, I respect what she was doing and where she was coming from.
we can't blame ASAP. I feel like ASAP just gave her the excuse to like be like, all right, I'm more focused on family.
She was always the Caribbean mom. Like,
bro, when women get digmatized, come on.
No, not even digmatized, but like, I mean, in general, like falling in love. We already know when a Caribbean woman goes out there and falls in love, like she gonna ride for her team. Like that's it. Like,
but the only reason I say that is because we've been waiting on that album before she was like,
I'm over it,
into the family.
Yeah, like, I'm over it now.
Well oversaturated at this point.
I agree. So, I'm over this Cardi B shit. I think, shout out to Cardi B. I'm definitely gonna add it to the playlist. It's just concerning that we don't know when the next album is, and I feel like what happened is falling.
Yeah.
All right, got you. Give me a second. Here, can you hold this for a second?
oh my god.
Oh my god.
So it's probably just loose. So we'd like to thank you guys for watching this episode. We support anyone who supports us, and we want to make sure you know that we love all the viewers that have come and all the people that watch and even don't comment. Just, you know, are people just here? This is what you do in the meantime. We have technical difficulties. We just appreciate you guys. 75 episodes in. Or 75 episodes in. Maintenance issue.
Maintenance.
We have a maintenance crisis on hand. You probably saw when it happened. You know, we did the quick crop. So like I could flip here and then back. Like, it's pretty cool.
Bro,
that was
held
weird.
it down
I don't know
for
what
that
just
segment.
happened. Yeah. Thank you. What were we talking about?
We were over Cardi B's on that money. We off it.
Yeah, I love it. Shout out to Cardi. JT's album Cinderella, City Cinderella. That's what it's called.
Everybody
know
say
Rad.
wait. Everybody say one nice thing about the album. Like just before you even like give it your personal.
Nigga, I like the album. In general, I genuinely like the album.
It was tolerable. Like we said before, it was like it's an anthem. It's anthem related. If you ask me, it's not like heartfelt. I feel like some artists drop an album like from the heart. You could tell they put their all in it, like all their energy. They put their all in it. You feel me? And then there's just like, all right, I'm gonna just drop this because it's like relevant to the sound right now. It's gonna sound hot. I might have a few records that might hit the clubs.
Respectfully, to me, JT's album, City Cinderella, I liked it because, like I've been saying, I had no expectations for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say before I even continue talking about her like as an artist in the music, why is JT with Lil Uzi?
Yeah.
Like, I should be the one you should be with.
Bro, you literally just pledged your allegiance to Cardi.
No, I can't. She's married. She has a husband, kids. This one, I don't get it. Like, I feel like certain people, like women, stick themselves to. I don't think it's for like an emotional "I love you" thing. I think it's for something else.
Business.
And I think that is what that relationship for. And I think if she was looking for true love, come this way.
And
I'm an amazing guy.
I kind of agree in a sense, and I feel like at first, and I feel like a lot of people
You
think the
agree
same thing.
she belong with me? Thanks, bro.
He said, "Thanks, bro." Nah, I feel like a lot of people.
Man. They can love me.
Nah, my fault, Rod. Go ahead.
Nah, yeah, good. I feel like a lot of people think like, damn, what the fuck is a JT doing with a Lil Uzi? But it's like them being together so long, I learned to just like accept it and understand. Like you said, it's not like I'm madly in love with this dude. I just feel like she could look at that dude as like, damn, this my best friend, like this my bestie and my man at the same time. Like I feel like Uzi give that type of aura.
Man, I think it's
and that's what make it healthy for them.
I think it's the
respect that.
situation. I think it's the situation and the clout.
Yeah.
And, you know, the amount of money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be that, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, she got a name for herself at
Yeah.
they
this
have
point.
drama. Like they had like a lot of drama between each other, back and forths and shit. So to me, I just feel like I respect those people who stick it out.
Yeah.
But to me, there's also like a certain point, like of like that I'd be able to tolerate, and that's tolerable to continue to watch. You feel me? Like I don't want to bring back Cardi again, but Cardi and Offset, I was tired of hearing about how many times like he cheated on her a long time ago. And
like,
the fact that she's still with him, now I don't even feel bad for you. Yeah. So for JT, to me, it's that similar aspect. But aside, I think when it falls for like her music, the music was good. But for the female artists that drop albums this year, I would have to say so far Camila Cabello has the best female album outright so far of 2024.
I can agree with that.
JT's album is not, it's been mid. I think Cowboy Carter dropped, but I don't really listen to it like that. I don't.
You have the Beehive who listens to that, but that's Beyonce gonna be Beyonce.
Yeah. What other female artists?
Upcoming
Megan
artists.
Good. I said Megan Good.
Yeah, Megan Thee
Thee Stallion. Yeah,
But
she was but who's talking about it now? You feel me? Glorilla. She didn't drop an album yet.
Yeah, Sexy Red dropped.
Sexy Red did drop an album. Yeah,
but she put under the same category.
I think Glorilla did drop a project.
I think she definitely did.
Well, yeah, I think she did. It was with the green background like cover art, right?
So Meg Thee Stallion, y'all. She be going out her way, bro. She be going out her fucking way to
be toxic,
be relevant, or toxic, or whatever, yo.
I heard of that. Yeah,
I guess
especially after that shooting shit.
Yeah,
like come on, my nigga. Like,
she capitalized off that and took flight. You see her in Marvel. You
heard what Drake said in Circle Logo.
What he said?
He said something like that line. What he said?
I forgot.
He said she is styling, but she lied about getting shot at.
Yeah, some shit. Yeah. Bro,
free Tory.
Free Tory.
Nah, real shit.
I don't even care about that shit anymore. Like everybody doing anything. Shout out to Tory for still being in jail and still dropping music and singles on the week with JT. Like, he just dropped the whole single. I didn't get to listen to it yet, so I didn't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna tune in.
I listened to it. It was a pretty good song.
It was valid.
Yeah, he did. I think it's like I forget what beat he used. I feel like it's an old Drake beat,
Like a sample.
but like yeah, basically as a sample, and then he just dropped like something. He dropped something for you to listen to, like with your girl, like you feel me, and just vibe with,
like a chicks tape vibe.
Yeah,
Because he was off them type of ways.
that's one of his best
But
works.
if he just wrote that, you writing love music in prison?
Yeah.
What's going on in prison?
That's what sell the most for him. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie.
mean, he's trying to
What's going on in
keep
prison?
his mind straight, talking about some love life.
Who are you making that music with?
Nah, he
inspired.
versatile as hell. Nah,
That's
we
crazy.
ain't gonna slander Tory.
Yeah.
He versatile as
He
hell,
is
but like
mad small.
Quarantine.
his rap don't sell like as far as his like chicks tape music.
Yeah, his chicks tape shit is a run.
That shit is a slap.
Yeah, all of them, all 5 of them. That last one where when he did like a whole bunch of, I think like other old school music, and then actually got together with each of them and make the music. Like he did that with
Yeah.
him and T-Pain, and he did it with a whole bunch of other ones. I thought that was a genius idea, and that
crazy.
was cool.
Yeah.
So shout out to Tory, that was great. JT, there's not really much to talk about. 6 out of 10 album, great. I'm gonna wrap you up.
Had DJ Khaled on it.
Shout out to Khaled. The one with Stunner Girl was good.
Jeezy.
The intro, that's one of the toughest female intros I heard in a very long time. Fire. And you're very beautiful. So keep at it. We love you.
Shout
He
out
said
to
you should be
JT.
with me, and Cardi, you should be with me. On to the next.
No, I don't want to date. I don't want to be with Cardi, but I wouldn't mind like her being like me and her being the sneaky link, and then me and JT is like I could see me and her being like she could be a wifey type
You're
shit.
cheating on JT with Cardi, but like it's all.
I would
Like,
cheat on
everybody's
JT
cool with
with
it.
Cardi, and JT would be wifey, and Cardi could go back home with Offset because she likes that type of toxic shit. Yes,
Yeah.
because
And we're all
she
happy.
likes that
That shit is
shit.
simple.
She likes it. It generates revenue. It generates content. People to talk
That's
about.
her lane.
Yeah, so she know what she doing.
Yeah.
At this point, she know what she doing, and somehow the cheating must benefit her, right?
Everybody
Yeah.
make a check somehow.
I respect, bro.
It
to
ain't
me-
as bad as Blueface and Krishan.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey,
That's
yo,
it.
that nigga is getting out. I just saw today, like, they letting him out with probation.
Oh,
Blueface.
word?
Blueface, facts.
Shout
He
out to
about to be
Blueface,
back
man.
on the internet.
That nigga said, I'm out here again.
Krishan changed her life. You seen her. She stopped drinking. She been trying to work out more, taking care of her baby, going to
Her ass
church.
in jail
She
for
was actually
going to
cute.
Blueface's fucking hearing. She had a warrant.
Oh,
and got
shit.
arrested.
Oh shit.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She's very cute though. Like before the Blueface shit, all that, she
Mhm.
was actually a very pretty girl. Same thing with Sexy Red before the tattoo and the fame and the glory and the sucking dick.
That go to show you that influence play a big role.
Yeah,
For
man.
real.
I don't think I'll be able to get all those face tattoos and neck tattoos just to be a famous rapper. Like, I think they really have to do that.
I
Like,
feel like she was
I think-
really like obsessed with him. Like,
Bro,
on a
I think
different
that's
level.
a part of, like, selling the soul type shit. Like, you having to do that.
damn.
What, like changing your image?
Like, yeah, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she said it in that video. I mean, she said it like she was joking, but at the same time, like,
Which one? Who? Sexy?
yeah, talking about, that she was.
Oh
doing
yeah,
that.
but I feel like with her, she just be trolling. She's one of those like,
Yeah,
if this is
at the
what y'all
same
saying
time.
about me, I'ma just say a video and it's like
Yeah.
she really don't
That's what I was
give
getting
a
out of
fuck.
this.
Feel
Yeah.
That's the type of
Yeah.
time Drake been on too. Like he just been like, all right, I'm gonna just roll with the punches with y'all and just
Yeah.
At a certain point,
Post
you
a
gotta
meme or two.
understand, like you got too much money to like actually give a fuck. Like you feel me?
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like if you a real artist and you got talent, you gonna make music and people still gonna fuck with you whether you give a fuck to like entertain like the negativity that's thrown your way.
Nah, but you know who I don't agree that for?
Who?
Big Sean, bro. Because this nigga been dropping all year and niggas just been looking like
He did it to himself.
Big Sean been the most slept on.
It's like
Yeah,
another
of
J.
2024.
Cole. Sorry to say.
Really.
but he didn't quit though. He's literally trying to insert himself into these big conversations and he continuously to fail and be outshined by other artists who people
Bigger
are
drama.
more entertained by.
Yeah, bigger drama literally
Nah.
just eats Big Sean.
I mean, yo, Big Sean, when he that finally famous, like 2012, 2013, 2014. Nah, between matter of fact, 2011 and like 2014.
Yeah.
I feel like he was showing that, all right, I can be tier one, like with Cole, Drake, and Kendrick.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, yo,
He was actually.
he was. That's what I was. Yo, I was having a convo about this. Like, he was dropping the same singles as them. He had number two on the
Blue Sky
Billboard 200.
Paradise to me was his like
Yo,
views.
facts.
Yeah.
Went crazy back in the day.
I just think that Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, they just probably a little bit more talented.
Or at least more recognized for their talent.
I was gonna say, or at least puts out more content to. They have the right team.
Yeah, he was too in his bag with Janae. He was like really.
Yeah.
He was whipped for a long time.
When you're with the peaceful woman, like you feel me, you just
she's not peaceful. That was the problem.
That was a toxic situation.
Yeah,
I feel like
woman.
just J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick, they just wanted more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
more consistent. Definitely more consistent. I just feel like they wanted more. And like Cole, I feel like he do a good job. All that shit, that the kid thing, the wife thing, that's behind scenes. You don't be hearing about, J. Cole with this chick, J. Cole with that chick, J. Cole doing this. He keep a low profile and he's still dropping that music.
He might be a virgin. I don't ever hear him with no type of woman.
He's the most like
Isn't he
neutral
married?
soul.
Yeah, he's married. He got a
He's married.
I think he got a kid.
Oh.
he got a whole family. Like he's been with her locked down, bro.
You would
That's
think
how
like
low-key
he don't
he
get pussy
be.
at all. Like,
But he still be like in tune. Like he'll pull up in some Crocs and just be on
yeah,
some
he
regular
bike
shit.
riding, chilling. Yeah,
But
he got caught at the beach.
I fuck
some
with that.
girl.
Like, it's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm comfortable with my own body. Fuck with y'all niggas. And I'm still one of the best at rapping. What y'all gonna say?
Yeah, I'm
You
here
know
for
what I'm saying?
rapping. Got
Like,
my fashion.
The nigga influential too. Let's not forget, he's a part owner of the Charlotte Hornets.
yeah.
He was, he signed to Puma type shit. Nigga got his own sneakers and shit like that.
I'm
you know what I'm
making
saying?
money
Like,
regardless. Like,
He
The niggas-
be balling. He accomplished his dream. He did his thing.
I feel like he more.
overseas.
I mean, Kendrick got the West Coast, but
DK.
I feel like J. Cole's more influential. And like,
Kendrick Lamar got the gentrified West Coast. He don't got the West Coast niggas. He had to hire the niggas to get on page.
He do though.
He used to. I think now he's reached a certain level of like stardom that it kind of forces him to compromise and forces him to lose a bit of himself.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he's so low key and he chooses to drop music so far away from each other because he doesn't want to continue to do that the way Drake has been over and over again.
And I feel like it goes by who's more relatable.
Exactly.
J. Cole and Drake's more relatable than Kendrick.
Yeah, for sure.
They are.
That's why
You could-
Kendrick could drop here and there and drop a banger, and it's like
I mean, Kendrick's dropping
he's still
knowledge
in the
facts.
conversation.
Like it comes back to what Abe was saying earlier. Like Drake and them will talk about drama or like trauma, like things like to get your attention. Like compared to Kendrick dropping a history lesson.
Yeah, it
That's
depends
a fact.
too what you're looking for too because
But J. Cole does both.
I feel like Kendrick does that. You feel me? Like Kendrick will sit there. He just chooses not to necessarily go the pop rap route. You feel me? He goes the educational route.
Yeah.
He goes.
I'm gonna leave you with a message.
The conscious route and low key. To me naturally, that's what I gravitate towards anyway. But the reason why I even brought up the Big Sean shit is because he did drop the On the Radar freestyle, and I was wondering if you guys actually heard it. I heard he might have made some little shots here and there, and wanted to see what y'all take on.
I fuck with it.
That On the Radar shit was fire.
It was tough. It was tough.
That Anthony Moore bar was fucking crazy.
I was just about to say. He said, "I be on it harder than Dr. Umar." White. I was like, "Yo, that's a good bar
For sure."
Facts, and I like how Dr. Umar he actually shared it. He was like, "Yeah, Kings," and that was dope.
I feel like more people need to gravitate towards that and get out of the whole Kendrick and Drake shit and actually gravitate towards this
music, like other
you know
artists.
What I'm saying? Like, cause Big Sean, he deserves his flowers too.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Nah, he's been around forever. He got
Something about
guap,
him
like-
though. Like I don't know what
I
is
feel
about
like,
Big
Yo,
Sean.
niggas
does.
don't.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, yo,
sometimes.
niggas don't like that, yo. When you chill and to yourself and stuff, niggas don't be liking that
They
for
want
some
you to be
reason.
in the
Like,
drama.
He's too zen for me.
The only thing I didn't like is like don't assert yourself in a conversation or a situation where it's like nobody even brought you in that and you're gonna speak upon it.
Look who he been hanging around with though, Kanye.
yo, he feels
So,
like
he,
The only thing.
That's
where
why he
it's
doing
like,
that. You
I'm-
feel me?
I'm-
But it's like,
So
all
I'm
right, y'all
I'm an
focus on
open-minded
these
person.
dudes. Hey, pay attention to me. Like, hey, like
because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
feels like he deserves to be in the big three shit.
He
So
thinks
that's
it should be
why.
a big
That's
four. You feel me?
But
He's
it's
like,
like
three
do
is a
that
small spectrum.
and let people let people put you in that conversation. Like we as the consumers are the one distinguishing who's the big three. So it's like do that shit in a more humble way
I
without
don't-
having to like,
yo.
y'all didn't like assert me in this conversation. Like
Nah,
type
yeah, I
shit.
felt
In
that.
all reality, it ain't really no big three, yo. At that time, Meek Mill was dropping shit. Wiz was dropping shit. It's not just the big three. Like, it's more niggas that was dropping shit between 2010. Shit, 2009, between 2009 and 2015,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, there were definitely
Them niggas was
heavy
dropping
hip hop
heat, bro.
artists going crazy
Them
to
six
start their
right there,
journeys.
them six right there was, like, that was when I was in high school. Like, I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
these
but
niggas
after
is the best
2015,
right now.
half the niggas you mentioned, Drake is the only one who really lasted.
I mean, that's why they make that
Cole
big
too.
three. I
So
think
that's why he's not in the big three. That's why they're
But
not
Cole's
in the
in
big
there.
three. Cole
But, like,
is,
Big Sean and them
is
went
kind of
silent.
in the big three, kind of. But to me, he stopped being in the big three after this year.
Why? Cause the shit on stage.
because of
I
the
have
beef.
no respect for this nigga at all after that because like I held him to such high regard. He was in my top 4 favorite rappers. He was number 4.
Okay.
And for me, like it was just a huge disappointment because I was just like, yo, he's about to body him. Then he came
Yeah.
out with that whack ass diss, and I was like, oh shit, this nigga should not.
Till
have
this
come
day,
out
I
with
never listened to that diss track.
Nah, I fuck with the 7-minute drill.
that. Come on, bro, stop.
Nah.
I fucked with that whole project besides that song. Literally, out of every single song in that project, the diss song was the worst song out of what was it? Might delete later or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you think so? You think it's because like it was like the little shots, not the
Bro, I can feel people's auras. I can feel people's energy,
okay.
and I can sense their grit and like passion towards it. And to me, when J. Cole was rapping that 7-minute drill, he sounded like a caged bird, like
Caged
with
bird.
half a lung,
Being forced
and
to
like
make it.
he just sounded like it just wasn't convincing enough to me. It wasn't the delivery, how he said it. It just wasn't like
He was like, he doesn't have a mean bone in
it
his
sounded
body.
soft to me.
Yeah, and he tried to do it in like a bop type of like a Drake type.
He was like,
of
"Your
flow,
last
yeah.
shit was tragic. Niggas get past it." I'm like, "All right, bro, stop lying."
I mean, and he said it
Because certain
himself.
songs that Kendrick had was heat. The only that Black album shit that shit I didn't really like that with All Right on it. I hated that album.
Yeah.
So I agree with that. But like, you're not gonna say like Kendrick didn't have no slaps, and like if this is all you got, definitely I understand why he dropped out. Because look how hard it was for Drake to find something for Kendrick to really lose like
Yeah,
that.
Yo,
that
It was
really
hard.
wasn't his
When-
battle.
What Cole said, I agree with Cole said. When he said your last shit was tragic, I'm gonna tell you why. Cause before like
Damn
that,
was tragic.
no. I'm talking about the
Big Steppers was tragic. Hell no.
Ain't nobody checking for that really.
I ain't jacking that.
That's
That
a
I ain't
shit
gonna
fact.
lie, the off season's
That's a fact.
way better than like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like before that, like that, it's not like niggas was like, yo, turn on some Kendrick right now. I want to hear Kendrick. Niggas like, yo, where Kendrick been
That's
and
facts.
stuff.
That's facts.
Cole's been dropping consistently ever since that damn
He's
shit.
been consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get what he's saying. Like the nigga said, oh, niggas only hearing you. I mean, yeah, cause you dissing. You
I
know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
I feel like Kendrick's put in the same bracket as like niggas who would listen to like Joey Badass. You know what I mean? Like
Kendrick-
they're like, oh, you listen to that, and you have to be like, yeah, I listen to that. Like,
I
you
mean,
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Kendrick did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he, all right, future hot right now. I'm gonna get on this like that. You know what I'm saying? Say something about that whole first person shooter shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go crazy. Whatever niggas got to say after is what niggas got to say.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like Cole fans, and people who respect him like that 7-minute drill. Drake fans, Kendrick fans, and other they not jacking it.
Yeah.
But it's not like he not lying on that shit. Like Kendrick definitely was not really being heard of.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but to me, Kendrick is just one of those dudes. It's like we haven't heard from God ever, right? When we hear from God, it's gonna be when
It's gonna message you
when
in
that
sleep.
shit matters. So I'm not trying to compare him to God, but I'm just saying, like, when certain people talk, like the president is not talking every day. Like he sends a message out when it's time to send messages out. Like
I get it.
I get
and then
it.
people, no matter what, regardless, they're going to listen. They're going to tune in because it's him. You feel me? So he's just placed in that category. As to me, Drake, he could have been in that category if he would have just stopped making music since I feel like, I swear to God, Drake could have retired after Scorpion and I would have still been good. Like, I did not need any more music from Drake after Scorpion.
But
So
even
would it
his
be like-
versatile
CLB was alright.
albums after
I was
that,
gonna say, would it be
It was
like,
calm.
where's Drake?
Yeah, it was.
It was all right.
It
Like,
was.
to me, like, he retired and he dropped that, cool. But even then, after CLB, to me, like, all right, bro, I really
honestly,
don't need nothing,
all
no more
his
Drake.
all his albums after that are classics.
I think the last one was straight.
in all reality, they
Nah,
all
For All the
classics.
Dogs?
Yeah, everything Drake's
Nah.
made is like.
Yo, that song,
It's definitely
something.
what
classic.
will Pluto do? Away from Home?
None of
Yeah,
that.
That shit
Go
fire.
crazy.
Those-
Even his
those are fire.
collab with 21 Savage, like, bro.
That one was hot.
Just went to a 21 Savage concert.
That one was, it was
Yeah,
called Her
crazy.
or some shit, or
her loss.
Her Loss.
Her
Yeah.
Loss, yeah.
That was a good album.
It
I'm not
was.
gonna lie, like he didn't make like a bad album. He really didn't.
You know what Drake does good though?
Even
He-
the honestly,
saying
never mind.
he
My
just-
fault to cut you off.
He
Not
hit his peak, and to me, he's never he like after Scorpion, he never went past that. Like, see all that shit that you guys saying, none of that is better than Scorpion, or not. Like, it's none of that is like him
It depends
reaching
on
a
who's
higher
listening.
level.
Yeah,
It
you
depends
just
on
think
who
that was
listening.
his last evolved form, and from there he's just been spitting at the same
But do y'all
moderate
remember
level.
the impact that album had though? Like,
I mean, yeah.
with him, with Tracy Ellis Ross, he had like three legit Kiki, Shiggy, like all that shit. Like that whole time was like what a time.
Maybe
I'm
that
not
was
gonna
his
lie.
like syndicated sound. Like once he got to that album, that was him at his peak. He's like, "This is my
Yeah, he
master's
gave us the
flow."
R&B side, like the hearts, and he gave us two sides of like what people really like from him
Yeah.
and what people like
Nah.
the
I
rapper
think
side.
he still
catered
stood
to
up
everybody.
here with it. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say like Scorpion and then he dropped. Like,
No, he didn't drop.
He
I'm
stood up
saying
here
like he
with it,
just
like-
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he stayed
like,
at
he
a
just
plateau.
never
Nah,
evolved.
that's
what-
commendable.
Yeah.
He plateaued. Yeah, exactly.
What Drake does good, he stays in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like he
For sure.
with whatever's going on at the time and shit like that,
And
he
he
adjusts to right.
executes.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
if Family Matters would have dropped like in 2018, that
Oh,
shit
yo.
would've
it
went
would
crazy.
have been crazy.
Nah, you're not
crazy.
wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's, his,
Oh,
it's just that sound that he used for Family Matters this year. We heard that before, so it wasn't as like impactful, and I
Yeah.
think that's why he really lost. And he just didn't have
I'm
the
not
team.
gonna lie.
Everyone
On
was just
top of
used
that,
to the way Drake is.
Yeah.
right. But on top of that, like the
Exactly.
only reason why Family Matters didn't plummet is because of Not Like Us. That's literally the only reason.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and
Literally
not
because
the
they're
video did.
comparing it.
I mean,
My fault.
he dropped
Now you go.
Family Matters, and then Kendrick just dropped immediately after him with Meet the Gram. So I
Yeah,
feel like that also took over.
That's
was
literally
Yeah.
yeah.
Great.
Yo, I think, the video was fire.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The song,
For which one? Not Like Us.
nah. The
Family
Family Matters.
Matters?
When it first dropped, I was fucking with it. I'm like, especially the second part sound like a little drill.
Yeah.
Whatever. I like that shit. Like
Little UK
it
shit.
sound
Yeah.
it sound like that's the sound that Drake uses, but
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sorry, like,
now you good, you good.
but like, I just think it's. I just think it's perfect how
Gotta read this shit up. That's what
we're talking about this, and it literally illuminates the fact that we just said that the big three always cancel out Big Sean. Because we were totally got off the
Nah,
radar.
that's a fact.
On his
That's
on the
a
radar
fact.
freestyle.
Yeah, so Big Sean, we
This
don't
is
give a fuck
why.
about you.
It proves the
And
point.
Said we don't give a fuck
disrespect,
about
we it was cool, good album, and he also has an album coming out August 9th or 5th, one of those. But great job on the freestyle. It was amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully we don't keep just forgetting about you. Like I totally forgot about you just now. I wanted to actually correlate with the Cardi B shit because before, let's just laugh real quick. This is us. We have to hurry up. We're actually like running behind. I can't believe we spent that long. It was my fault for reminiscing 30 minutes about rapping.
No funny.
Yeah, niggas play like 3 songs, 3 minutes long. My bad.
My
In
bad.
hindsight,
My bad.
Yeah, it's
All
totally
right.
my fault.
Cardi, Joe
No, R.
Budden.
Kelly, bro. R. Kelly, like, y'all seen that shit?
Oh my God, bro.
This nigga, go ahead.
My
You can
mind is
sing, so
telling
please
me
do it.
no.
This nigga really in jail. My mind's telling me no. Bro, come on now. That's not the right
But
song.
my
It's in my body.
This nigga really like
body.
little girls. Like
he's singing the wrong song in jail about why he got in jail for. Like, you feel me? Like,
You
that's
guys-
a little creepy.
You guys really think that was R. Kelly?
100%.
Yeah,
I feel like that was audio just added on, but like at the same
it's
time,
hard. Like with AI nowadays, that's what makes it so scary,
That's
bro.
what I said about the Meek
I'd
Mill and
rather it
Diddy
be
shit.
true than not
AI.
true.
Nah, yeah, that's definitely AI.
I think that's
I'm
AI,
not
bro.
gonna lie,
Like, not
definitely
to
think
get
that's
off like track, but
No, you good.
I really think like that like Meek Mill shit is AI.
Yeah.
Bro, Meek Mill always been clowned in the media.
Yeah.
This is something they really executed on. They like, nah, like, and Meek Mill, Meek Mill's a funny nigga. Like how he moving shit like that. Like they just clowning, bro.
I love Meek. I think
Me too. I fuck with Meek,
he
bro.
played into it after a while. And I think Meek is at a good level where it just sucks that his music is being outshined by Big Sean. And we don't look at Big Sean to a high regard.
but like
His Big Sean, once Big Sean drops, I feel like if it had to be between Meek Mill and Big Sean, I feel like Big Sean might win the verses.
yeah,
He might win the verses.
He might.
Nah, it depends what you want to hear.
Or this.
I'm
in
not
the
gonna lie,
diss
he
track.
Nah,
might.
it
If
depends
Meek
what you wanna
Mill was
hear,
the
bro.
old Meek Mill, then I'll be like, that's debatable.
Nah, that Dream Chasers Meek Mill.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. Even the 2015 album, that
Which one? Championships?
Nah, Dreams
Dreams
worth more than money. Dreams worth more than
Oh,
money.
him and Nicki and Chris Brown and all that.
Yeah.
Fuck that song. I'm talking about that.
So
All
that
the
shit's
other
still a
tracks
slap.
around it with.
You really like that song? I
That
like
shit's
that
still a
song.
slap.
So if you had to go for a prison concert, you'd rather hear Meek Mill over R. Kelly going crazy with Bump and Grind?
Oh my god.
If I had to
You'd rather hear
choose,
Dreams and Nightmare in prison?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I used to break them down like
Yeah.
Hell
At
yeah.
least he get you motivated.
Yeah.
Nigga try to say something to you. Nah, nigga, this song got me turned
I
out.
would-
Fuck you up.
I would have to put my hand on R. Kelly's
that's
shoulder
it.
like, stop singing that.
Yeah. You like, yo,
Stop.
nigga, didn't you just get caught for doing this? And you're talking about your body's telling you yes? Bro,
There's niggas in here
R.
that are
Kelly
listening
needs
to
to
that.
chill out.
Mind is telling me no, but my
Yeah. But seriously though,
He's crazy.
there was like a lot of Twitter beef this past week. It was one between Jake Paul and Conor McGregor. But before we get into that, there was another one that was real. I actually got the chance to hear it too, like Cardi B and Joe Budden.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all already know I'm a huge Joe Budden fan. I got the Patreon. I'm locked in, and I'm listening to the Patreon. And Joe Budden, they were talking about new music and shit like that, and they were actually talking about how she's about to drop Rob 49 on that money.
Yeah.
And Joe was like, yeah, she's a feature artist. That's where we're gonna come and set. Not gonna get an album out of her. Blah blah blah. Like, yo, Offset, like, don't you wish like your wife would just go to work, like get out the house, like do something? So he was like really playing her a little bit.
Yeah.
So Cardi B kind of like she went crazy on Twitter, bro, and she literally went on Spaces and she started cursing this nigga out. She started just like really going, like just gunning for him.
Yeah.
For real, she's like, if I get paid this much money to do a tour, I'm gonna do that shit till I'm 90. I don't care.
Yeah.
You a hater.
He was like, yo,
Which he is. I ain't gonna lie. He is. Like,
Joe Budden's not
sometimes
a hater, bro.
I can't
he
say Joe's a
speaks
hater.
facts, but he's a hater. I ain't gonna lie.
Joe Budden's not a
Definitely
hater, bro.
do.
Why is he a hater?
Because it's like, I get you in the lane of podcasting, so you have to put that magnifying glass on like people like artists and like people that's in entertainment overall. But it's like you have a lot of negative things to say, like, which I get it. Again, he's in the lane of being a podcaster, so you got to critique these type of things. But it's like,
I don't
Bro,
know.
that's not true about Cardi B though.
I was
Because
gonna say-
my fault.
No, you're,
It's-
you're-
it-
you
it's
wanna
cool.
go? No, you got. You
You
got.
keep-
My bad.
If you really
But
wanna
we've
go,
been thinking
nigga,
the
go.
same time. Like,
Cardi B literally has been praised on this platform multiple times. And the only thing Joe Budden has really been highlighting is the fact that we all want her to drop an album. Even though he comes and say these certain things, he's a podcaster and that comes with the entertaining side. And he's never like out, like side call anything of Cardi like sideways. You feel me?
I feel
Cardi B is using, bro, to me, the only reason why Cardi B even mentioned Joe Budden on this Spaces thing was to add more traction to the single because it was dropping on Friday.
it could be, but it's like, all right,
Marketing?
Again, you could
Yeah.
say like whatever, but we want like Cardi B's a feature artist, and you could have left it at that. But being the hater is going the extent to say Offset. What, like, would you want your wife to go to work? That's the hater
That's
part.
not hate. That's funny.
That is.
that's instigating.
That's
Exactly.
That's funny.
And to be an instigator is to be a hater
Yeah,
too.
but
Nah.
I really do
In
love.
my
I
eyes.
really do love the like we had that quick like. Do you want to go for it? Because it was literally the same exact shit I was about to say. Like, I feel the same way. Like, I don't think when Joe comes at her, he's talking about much about on her life. Like, he did that little pokes to get maybe attention. But at the same time, like, I don't feel like he ever, like, criticizes anything crazy about her life. He's only criticizing that we want more music and you're not dropping at a consistent rate. Like, we need you to put out more because I love listening to your music.
That's exactly the problem with I don't like with people is because Joe Budden, he goes out the way, whether it's on intentionally or not, to actually say what everybody else is thinking. And once he actually says it, the majority of the people agree, but he gets slandered for it by the people he's talking about, but it's not his fault. You feel me? Everybody already thinks like that. If somebody else would have said it, he's just the target because he's the one who's actually saying it. So that's really what it is.
So I guess
but you're right though. He went a little bit left, and he did apologize for that. Like, he didn't have to go all crazy about bringing like the family, like the job shit. Like,
Don't poke the bear.
That was a little too much. But the point blank thing that everybody's missing. Cardi dropped an album. It's been like 7 years. My cousin has a child now. There's been a pandemic. There's been a civil war. A former president almost got shot. The president just was like, bro, there's like so much thing that happened in the middle of her like not dropping albums, like generation, like things that's going to be in history books.
But it's like we'll harp on a person like a Cardi B because it's like we have that high expectation from her, which is all right. At the end of the day, if you're going to have high expectations for a person, it's for a good reason. You feel me? But it's like,
she doing something right, yeah.
Right. But you won't come at a Rihanna. It's like, oh, where's the album? But it's like,
people do that all the time to Rihanna. But
we're not going to talk shit.
Yeah, we gave up on Rihanna because Rihanna, I think she went longer than Cardi B.
Right.
So
she's
why
the epitome of I don't give a fuck.
So why don't we do the same thing with Cardi B? Is just understand she got family problems that's more
Cardi B
important
dropped
than
one
dropping an album.
Rihanna dropped multiple projects.
Yeah.
She's solidified in the music industry. Cardi B has not put enough content in the music business.
She got lit off her first album.
Actually be considered to think that we won't look forward to nothing.
Niggas was saying she was better than Nicki.
No. All right, stop.
We're not.
No.
That's a whole.
They
We're
was
saying that.
I get where he's coming from because it was like a
she looked
debate.
better.
That's
better
high.
person wise. Yes, I would rather hang out with Cardi B.
Cardi came up during a time of social media.
Nicki writes her own
didn't.
raps, bro.
You know what I'm saying? No, yeah, Nicki
That's
writes her own raps. Like,
that's the end of the story.
Think about it. If Nicki Minaj started when Instagram videos or reels, all these things started, they'd probably all be on top of their marketing shit. But they started at a different time when we were back in like the 8th grade, 6th grade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were kids. There wasn't all that tech.
It's just like the expectation that they have for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we are gonna have that expectations, and to me, expectations is what kind of like hinders the artist a little bit because they have that for themselves, and you have two options: you either make or break. You feel me? And it's a lot of the people. I think Cardi B right now, she's close to breaking it because she hasn't made an album in years. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, and that's all the beef between her and Joe. To me, could have been ended if they just sit down and have a conversation, but for some reason they choose to argue and do everything on social media when Joe apologizes. Cardi says it on Twitter, I fuck with you, Joe, blah, blah, blah. But they don't sit there and talk. And I understand why. They both have sexual attention with each other, Cardi B and Joe Budden.
Oh, they do.
I think so. Because that's the only reason why Joe Budden keeps poking the bear and Cardi B keeps antagonizing and getting like so hyped up about it. Because if it didn't really bother you that much, normal people would just let it go. But because it bothered you, there's some level of tension there. And they can't do it because of optics, because of Offset, because he also has a girlfriend. And I think that's where the bubbling comes from. They want to have some type of sexual intimacy, sexual relationship with each other, but they can't.
Yeah, that's a left field throw.
Yeah, that theory.
That's my hot take right there.
No, that was good propaganda. I like that.
I just think it's simple as like if somebody gonna say something about me, I'm gonna defend myself, but I'm not gonna go out the way to like.
When you was in middle school,
go on your platform to go talk about this shit. It's like I got more important things like family to focus on.
All right, that's cool, but when you was in middle school and you liked the girl, 9 times out of 10, you're not going up to the girl like, look, yo, I like you, you cute. You're most likely being like, yo, you ugly as hell, or like you feel me, your shoes look like you cut her ass.
Right, but we're talking about a Cardi B and a fucking Joe Budden. Who the fuck is looking at Joe Budden?
Now.
Old ass. Not a Cardi B.
Joe Budden was.
Cardi B could get damn near any nigga she wants. She is not looking at no goddamn Joe Budden.
I'm telling you, she would hit that.
Hell no.
All right, whatever.
She's not hitting that.
Cardi Joe beef. We hope y'all do. Joe apologized. I hope
Just
you forgive
go on
him.
the platform and talk.
I hope you forgive him. Yeah, for real. Do an episode together.
He genuinely likes her. I like her. We all just want a fucking project. That's it. Like, damn, stop getting so bent out of shape over everything and like fucking projecting your emotional discrepancies online constantly just because you don't like what you hear.
For real.
It sounds more immature than Joe actually poking the bear.
If it was marketing, then fine. But you feel me?
If it was marketing, you did a great job. Look, we're talking about it now. And
Same thing happened with the
speaking
Drake beef. I'm just saying, but like him when he made the album over beefing Joe Budden.
Yeah.
But like we ain't getting back to Drake.
But speaking
yeah,
of marketing, again, like the Jake Paul shit is like, I feel like that's what he does. He's another one of those trolls. Like, so as far as like marketing, he's
but Jake Paul
like,
got the hands though. I actually be watching him.
do.
Like he just did a 1-2 on Mike Perry and dropped him on his Mike Perry fell.
I
Like
feel like if that Mike Tyson fight would have went through,
it's going down this year towards the end. But that same pay per view, he still fought. So he just someone else sub for Mike Tyson, and then it kind of like
I feel like he's an industry plant for.
Y'all seen all that shit Conor
boxing.
McGregor was talking
yeah
about this nigga? He was mad. He don't like Jake Paul at all.
Hell
He said
no.
bitch piss. That was like a new term I've never heard in my
Bitch
entire
piss.
life. Yeah.
It's a hell
He's
of
like-
an insult.
Yeah. He was like, you made a bitch piss. But you were saying something, bro. I apologize
Yeah.
for him.
Nah. I was just saying like that's just the type of nigga Jake Paul is. Like he's just a troll, and I honestly feel like he's good at it. But again, he has hands, like you said. But I feel like in a real fight, that nigga gonna get knocked out.
Nah, Conor was definitely jacking that. Jake Paul's off the roids, and I 100% agree that
Hell yeah.
the way he got, I don't know, because either time flies and he really has been working out, and we just didn't notice. Because I don't be on Jake's Paul page watching him daily, so I don't know. But just one time, I just seen him like he was just like super bulky out of nowhere.
That
and I was
nigga's an
just like,
industry
oh,
plant,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, he's the
Him and
Ice
his
Spice
brother.
of the boxing. Logan Paul is not though.
I don't
Logan
see
Paul,
Logan.
I respect Logan Paul.
I mean, they been grinding.
yeah,
With you
Logan-
two though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're dope. Logan Paul's the man. He could really wrestle for real. He's
Industry
really good.
plants. That's what I'm saying. They're good at like you feel me, making these niggas industry plants.
I think everybody who's famous now in the industry, they kind of like recycle. They start young, hit like certain people up, and then they just grow up and then into the business. Like certain people grow into the business. It's a lot harder to, for example, when you go to a job, right, and you're the boss, and you would rather promote somebody within the business than to hire somebody else who you never met, right?
Right. Agree.
Yeah, so
But I
to
just
me,
feel
it's
like
that logic.
Their path was just on some like trolling. Like they trolled to get their way up there. It wasn't on some like hard work and humbleness. Like
Nah, yeah. But you know what's really humbling?
what's that?
Like making all these plans to have a show, and then just because you're associated with Kendrick Lamar, it gets canceled. So that's what ScHoolboy Q went through. He was in the show in
It's
Toronto.
funny as fuck.
Yeah, and it's funny that his show got canceled, and then like a couple days later, you'll see 50 Cent and Drake just sitting there chilling in Canada, just like chopping it up. It's like
Regularly.
I think that was one of
it's
his
crazy.
highest. I think that was one of his highest grossing concerts too, and then it ended up getting canceled.
That's
because of the beef.
crazy.
'Cause Drake helped invest in that place, if I'm not mistaken. Like
That's
he started
big.
up.
Yeah, that was the thing, that the venue that was it was Drake's affiliated, or he owned it or something, and the agency booked it there. So we don't know if it's
Pre-beef.
yeah, we don't know whether Drake actually went through and was like, okay, we don't want ScHoolboy Q here, or they kind of like saw how the Rick Ross shit went down, and they were just kind of like crossing their T's, dotting
Staying
their
away from
I's
drama.
just to
Yeah.
make sure nothing happens. And they were like, okay, let me make sure this doesn't happen. And just, all right, you're TDE. Sorry for you. Canada's not hot.
Yeah. I feel like that's agreeable, but I definitely feel like Drake had a part in that. Like my opinion.
I think Drake does what he does, where when someone comes up with the narrative, he embraces the narrative. So he's He's like, oh, that's what they're saying. I bet. Let me make sure it's even more believable. Let me hop out with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Let me pop out with all these other artists who are actually in Canada doing their shows.
Right. And
crazy.
that's another reason why he's been able to execute and be relevant for so long, because he knows how to.
It failed though for Kendrick though.
capitalize on
It's crazy because like 50 had a LA hat on that day, and like the nigga fuck with Dre.
Yeah,
Kendrick fuck with Dre.
yeah.
That's why it's. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like when I
50's
seen
that
that shit,
type
I'm
of
like,
dude, though.
damn, 50. But
You know what happened?
That's
You know
my
what I
guy.
heard too? That Drop was chilling with Lil Baby and Lil Wayne.
who?
Drop. The basically Drop Dave, basically. That's his name, right? Dave Free?
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, Dave
shit.
Free.
Yeah.
My
Okay,
nigga
okay.
Dave Free.
Yeah. So he was chilling with fucking Lil Baby and Lil Wayne. I forgot at what spot.
Well, that's
But
fine.
I feel like people are starting to think that there might be a little bit of tension between Drake and Lil Wayne now. It's a little crazy.
Oh,
I don't think so. But
We'd have
that's
to stay tuned on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
That whole
they were
thing-
all at the all white party at what's his name? Paul Rosenberg. That's his name.
Mike Q.
Mike Rubin.
Mike Rubin.
Michael
Wrong
Rubin?
person. Sorry.
Paul Rosenberg.
That's somebody else. That's some off the Eminem shit. That off one of Eminem's like characters. But Mike Rubin, yeah, he had the all white party, and Lil Wayne was like, "Yo, it might be the what he said. He said Glorilla, and one other person was the only one who really walked up to him, and Drake
Said
was
hi.
at the party.
Yeah.
So they really might be a little tension about that, but I don't know, because Lil Wayne was making fun of They Not Like Us, and he did his own little remix at a party or show or whatever. So shit looking weird, man.
Hip hop is a weird community right now.
Nah, they were saying that like Drake fucked around with one of Lil Wayne's females or whatever.
Yeah, he did.
That's what
a fact.
Kendrick
Baby
said.
mom or wife. Yeah, that was
It was
Yeah.
confirmed. He,
Fucked on Wayne's girl while he was in jail. How
Yeah.
can I be?
but 100%. I'm ready for the next shots. Music content segment is officially over. We're gonna be moving on to trendy news. We tapped in a little bit with the Jake Paul shit. So,
Yeah.
Rah, you're the shot guy. So
Let's do
let's
it.
take these shots,
Shot
man.
o'clock.
Let's do it. Yo, bro, you can pour me some of that cranberry in here?
Yeah, niggas need some berry cran.
There's not a lot left. I just. I don't think he said shots, not the cup.
I know, but my drink running low, nigga. I need some drink. Next time you gotta get the leader.
The leader.
Do it.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. This was for me, but like I knew Rod didn't.
Nigga, what?
So like
You was only gonna bring the liquor up?
Yeah, I was in a rush. My fault, my bad.
yeah.
Good look.
Flip your cup.
Not bringing the chaser is wild.
Hey, this nigga really just
My
brought
top,
the
my
liquor.
my shot cup is right
Thinking
there.
y'all niggas got juice at the
But I'll
least.
take this. I mean, I got some powdered iced tea. I need a shot too, but
Nigga said I got some powdered iced tea. That's
Yeah.
some real hood shit.
I would have made that. That's the only thing I have because I only drink water. So
That's it, sir.
yeah, we got to make sure we got 2 more segments. So
Facts.
Bro. Time flying. But
I know we're having a blast. We're having a blast.
over here.
All
Yeah,
right,
this episode 75. You dig?
yeah.
You dig.
Yes.
Before we,
All right, can I do
Before
the
we
toast
talk-
for this one?
sure, man. You could, yeah. Since you asked so kindly,
Facts.
yeah, sure. Fuck it.
All right. This one is to lesbians and virgins. Thanks for nothing.
I was really trying to see where he was going with it. But I'm glad you followed up with that. Because I was confused.
Yo, so Ra, I just want to give you a fair warning. Oh,
Damn.
you might not even be here next week, but yeah, we're having women over next week, and the people that you try to hook me up with,
Wow. Wowzers.
Who's that? What about is that?
that we,
Yeah.
Fuck it, should I
What you were saying?
do a
yeah,
check?
the women that you kind of like, yeah, you if you want to check the women that you kind of like hooked us up with when we went to see Fat Funny. They're coming here next week.
That is actually hilarious.
Yeah. So
We see how life works out.
we locked them in for an interview. It was strange because she hit me up randomly. She was like, "Yo, we wanted to ask for your help for a podcast." and I was like, y'all don't understand how mad that gets me. But
Yeah,
I don't know
personal
why it
business.
gets me mad, but it does.
Yeah, I was about to say why.
Huh?
Why?
Because like
They need your expertise.
I just hit you up and you see me doing the podcast sharing.
Oh, you hit her up first.
Yeah.
Oh,
He said,
okay.
join us, be a host. Like,
I got it.
So it's all good.
is that what you're saying? You'd rather them come and be a host?
She's
than-
not that like fluent in English for her to. So if she's not that fluent in English, imagine like just intellectually, culturally, or just like
a breakdown.
yeah, I don't want to have to sit there and have to spend like 5 minutes having to explain every single culture, or fucking vocabulary or type shit. Like I'm good.
Right.
So we are looking for a female host. We're trying to lock that in. So if you are interested, hit me up at the Jungle Squadcast, or you can hit me up via Ape. What's my other one?
Also-
Ape is here _ I think is what it's
Yeah.
called. So you can hit me up on there. Just let me know because we're looking. All right. But you got to actually contribute and spend money. So if
We
you're
need
not
an
with that, suck a
Editing
dick.
woman.
If you can
Mhm.
edit, you don't have to spend money. Just come and edit. All right. So Biden officially drops out the race
Mm.
and he has COVID. This man has a tough week. He's had a tough week.
Nah, that's all planned. I ain't gonna lie.
What
It's
you
as
mean
simple as
planned?
that.
I don't feel like this was planned. I feel like since the debate, there's been a lot of heavy talk on him and like what's going on or what to expect, and then just all that literal slander on him. I feel like, not that it was destined to happen, but like it's crazy that it happened. Like he really did just give up.
It's too coincidental, and I don't know if you guys seen that video, but he literally spoke on it on one of his speeches where he was
I
like,
did.
"You seen it, right?" Where he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come up with some like."
As a joke, he was saying it
He
as,
was saying it,
but
but
it
it's
really
like,
happened.
But you said it before,
Come
and
on.
it's always been said. A little bit of a joke is the truth. So like, you know, like he was telling us straight up, like I'm gonna do this, but he added that ha to it.
I'm
right?
just a little like discontent because I feel like Joe Biden, if he knew that he couldn't even last a whole full term of 4 years, he shouldn't have never ran to begin with, because the sickness has been happening and progressing like significantly through his term. And
Yeah.
I feel like if he would have never even been president, he wouldn't has been as sick,
Yeah, for
or
sure.
like it wouldn't have triggered this level of dementia or whatever he's going through, because
Right.
there's something that's he's literally going through something,
Yeah.
and like it's just, to me, it's sad to see. But I don't really respect the fact that it's Kamala Harris running for the Democratic Party. Only reason why is not because she's a female, it's because a lot of people are thinking that she's a black woman, and they're thinking that just because she's a black woman that we should vote for her, when really she's already confirmed said that she's Indian American. You already put incarcerated African Americans off like weed charges and really had them in jail for long periods of time. She's never ever truly been on the black side. For example, white husband. I'm not even trying to say like you can't be coexisting with both parties. That's cool, but I'm just saying is like everything that she is basically running for and advocating for, she's a complete contradiction for. And it was rumors going on prior to this, because a couple of days ago they were saying that he was going to resign, and they were saying that it was actually going to be Hillary trying to run and take Biden's place, but he ended up endorsing Kamala. But to me, it's just you guys just basically gave Donald Trump the win by doing that.
I actually really did agree with that. I mean, people were already rocky on like how Biden felt about the situation, like just him in his age and how his demeanor is naturally like that. Everyone was worried, so I feel like just lobbing it off to Kamala like kind of made it hard for the Democratic Party to even be like, can we pick someone else? Because I feel like it'd be such a smack in the face to
It's
skip
too
over
late, like-
an indigenous woman that's here. And to be honest, Kamala already has it hard enough, because when she first initially got in office, she was working on the immigration forms and everything, and people already dislike her for that. So it's like coming now, it's like it's kind of hard. Like you already set a large like like a bad taste in my mouth from the start.
Yeah.
Like she's had her positivity towards the abortion like lately, but
Right.
other than that, like it's a bad taste in my mouth. Like I said, like it's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
Has
feel
Joe
like-
Biden? Can Joe Biden go down as the worst president of the 2000s?
No,
The worst,
man.
not the worst, but it definitely put
One
us in
of-
the spotlight where other countries are looking at us like, yeah, joke.
Yo,
I think like Trump. I feel like Trump did maybe a little bit better. Obama did a little bit better. Bush, that was him who ran before Obama,
But he
right?
fucked a lot of shit up.
because what Biden do better for us?
That's what I'm saying.
Like what? Like
He
what
said
did
he promised
really
student loans.
do?
I thought that was gonna help me. Nigga, they denied
Dropped
me.
him.
With the
The
weed
war
shit,
started
the weed
dropping.
shit, with the weed shit, like, all right, we know he fuck with the weed shit. We know the nigga
That was
fuck
to
with the
get
weed
voters.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but yo, they already know who's gonna be president.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They just doing all this little
optics.
for content. Yo,
Yeah.
honestly,
I mean-
for content, yo,
Bro,
to
did y'all
get
see?
Content is
viewers
everything.
in.
Yo, did
It
y'all
is.
see afterwards? Kamala Harris recently at her latest meeting, bro. Like she's trying to appeal to the masses so badly at this point. It was crazy. She's literally sitting there
Yeah.
like, "Hi, my name is Kamala Harris. My
No.
pronouns are he, her. I am a
I'm
woman
good
in a
with her,
blue
bro.
dress." Like
That's
she,
why I
I'm
don't
good with
like
her,
the
bro.
Democratic
Be
Party
yourself.
is
That's
because
corny.
it's
Go
like
with her, bro.
the Democrats to me. And I don't want to say Democrat. I'm gonna just say Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris to me and her entire like organization, everybody who supports her, they're kind of like, all right, bet. Let me see who you are, what you like, how you do things, and let me pretend to do that.
yeah.
And to me, that's what she gives off. It's like a fake imitation. And good or bad, Donald Trump is Donald Trump. You feel me? Like he is what he is.
You know the
he's
villain.
not faking to be it. If he doesn't like you, if he's racist, he's not hiding that. Like it's in your face. Nigga.
Yeah.
And I respect that more than you catering to the propaganda.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yo, I feel like niggas like Biden, Camilla, whatever her name is, like
Kamala.
those are puppets. I really feel like Trump really
Mhm.
out here on that.
You stand
Man,
on
like
business.
nigga, I'm Trump. Y'all know I get money. Like
And
I'm
you stand
telling y'all
on
what's good,
business.
like,
At
you know what I'm
least-
both
saying?
parties
Like-
don't. Both parties don't have like anything where black people, African Americans, can be like, okay, I support these parties.
Right.
Both parties don't give a
100%.
fuck about us.
Yeah, and it just shows
trying
where
to
we're
cater
at.
to us to get our vote, and
Yeah.
you have to basically choose which of your beliefs aligns with which one. My beliefs, your beliefs, his beliefs, their beliefs, all of us align differently.
It's funny.
That's why it's important to
How
vote.
I look at it is like, it's like, all right, we all have our preference of liquor, right?
Right.
But it's like being in a situation where you set up with two of the worst liquors possible, and you got to choose which one you got to choose.
All right,
What were you
so
gonna
which
say?
one would be light liquor? Which one would be dark liquor? Democrats or Republicans?
Dark liquor is definitely Trump. Republican.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, Trump more
They
savage.
stand on business.
But I'm
Trump
not, yo,
drinking
you know
Henny?
what? Like, I get it. You know, that's the, dark gets you more in a fighting mood or something like that. Honestly, yo, like trying these liquors, bro, like it be that tequila, yo. That tequila be
That shit punch.
that shit, yo. That shit be the one that be getting you all like that, bro. It don't
Yeah.
be the dark liquor, it be that tequila, bro.
That
that
should
white
be.
liquor, bro.
That's why it's my favorite. You feel me? Like that's why I really like it.
But
But
yeah, shout out to Kamala. I mean, it's cool that she has that position now to be in as an indigenous woman, I guess, to the country and be able to be put in that position.
Yeah.
It sucks the way it came about.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's funny that if I didn't see Kamala Harris, I would have saw Michelle Obama
Yeah.
running.
You,
Like,
yo,
you know what I'm
no.
saying? I would have
You-
seen Hillary
I
Clinton
prefer
running.
Michelle
Yeah, she
run,
should've.
but I honestly not because I heard she's a transgender.
you want to know what's crazy too? Like,
Not, wait,
We gotta stop with this propaganda.
no,
Yo.
I heard that, but I feel like we should cut that out because I feel like I don't want to say like just because she's a transgender. I just feel like if you are who you are, don't lie about it. That's all.
yeah. Yo, it's crazy about
You don't have to cut that
this
out.
political shit. Like, yo, like they need us. You know, they need African Americans. Yo, like,
Yeah, literally.
yo, look, just
we
look
built
at
the country.
Yo,
Well,
just
y'all
look
built the
at
country.
Chinese.
what we do, hip hop, just sports, all that shit. Look like just look in the mirror and look who Trump's in camera with. You know what I'm saying? Look who's he's taking pictures with. He's taking pictures with these rappers, these fucking athletes and stuff like that.
It's all
you know what I'm saying? Like, they need us, bro, and they're using us to promote they shit because you know what I'm saying? Like,
inclusion is everything,
just, bro. Like us colored people, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's, bro, Spanish people, we just got that talent. We just got that. We got that it factor where it's like,
and it's more of us than it is them, bro. To be honest, like,
you know what I'm saying? The Caucasian people, that's them. Like, all that government shit, all that the president shit, that's them, bro. But when it comes to real talent, actually doing shit out in this motherfucking world, bro, that's us, bro.
Yeah.
That's us, bro.
Stamp that.
It's just hard. That's your first stamp that 75 stamp that's, but it's just hard to really like be an American right now. It's just because like you can truly see the divide,
right?
And it's like it's hard to have certain political conversations, certain religious conversations, because once you do, that person will look at you a certain way. And it's like, bro, before we even got into that, you and I were on perfectly good terms.
I was,
but now that you mentioned these certain things, all of a sudden, I'm looked at it differently. I'm not even like inhumane, like I'm the black sheep. But what were you saying?
I went downtown New Haven, you know, do some content and shit. You know, just like to, you know, interact with the, you know, people that be downtown and shit.
Right.
Man, I went up. I swear, bro, he probably was a dope head or something like that. The other nigga was next to him. He was a crackhead, but the dope head, I think he was definitely Caucasian.
Yeah.
The black guy was the, you know, the crackhead, whatever, homeless, whatever he was. So I asked him a question. I'm like, yo, Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
That's the last reel that made me want to ask you to come to the pod that I saw. I remember.
The Caucasian guy was like, oh, I don't want to talk about that shit.
The nigga went crazy, though.
Yo, the black guy was like, nah, don't disrespect him. Let him do him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit just opened my eyes, bro. Like, yeah, y'all see the content, but yo, a lot of stuff, yo, is shit real life, nigga. Like, yeah, shit real life, nigga.
Shit realer than the surface.
It's just that a lot of people choose not to acknowledge real life.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Everybody likes to live in their fucking little bubbles. Everybody doesn't like to necessarily live the trulizations of what's really happening, because you know why? It takes accountability. It takes self-reflection. It takes you actually looking at yourself and being like, you being responsible for actually taking part of things progressing or regressing, but you not doing anything at all is actually you regressing.
And yo, that's our nature as a man. That's our nature. Taking accountability and stuff like that's our nature, bro. That's what we do, nigga.
I agree.
That's what we do. We take we wrong about something. Yo, even if it's just getting something, you know, with our homies, whatever. Yo, my fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? I came across wrong, whatever type shit. My fault, my nigga. Like, you my nigga, you my bro.
But you know,
that's what we do, nigga. Like,
you know who? Like, I feel like we're not going to find who's right or who's wrong, bro. That YSL case, that Young Thug YSL case. I don't feel like we ever gonna find out who's guilty or not guilty, because this thing is so toxic. It's dragging so wild that I don't even know what's going on.
It's so toxic and wild. The judge was like, "I gotta go."
It's sad that somebody's
the
life.
Judge literally said she had to go. What was her name? It's there. Judge Shakura Ingram. She left, quit the case only because one of her like mates or coworkers there was fucking with the defendants.
Yeah. It's always some.
That's how you know that shit is like a novella. But
bro,
like,
this is literally this is like a Tyler Perry.
Yo,
it's
like,
just sad
y'all gonna
that
think I'm
somebody's
crazy
life
for saying
is like.
I just in my
y'all gonna think I'm crazy for saying this shit, but bro, the nigga Young Thug is coming home. You know why he's coming home?
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, the nigga Young Thug, industry, record, these record labels, money, they all support this shit. They got, and listen, the niggas sell out in this world, bro.
Bro, he eating good in jail too.
Yeah,
he sell records, all that stuff. They're gonna let him out.
Next album,
they're gonna let him out.
It's just sad that
they're gonna let him out.
His life is.
It's just because of that, bro.
Being wasted right now.
He's a rapper,
and
he's so relevant. Yo, the nigga drop right now.
It's
I'm
over.
I'm not no thug,
It's over.
no Young
I
Thug
grew
fan or
on
the
Young
biggest
Thug.
Young Thug.
So
but-
It took me Barter 6 to get up to become like
To know what
a
he's saying.
Young Thug fan, or not even a fan, but just to actually be like, all right, this isn't bad. But once he dropped that shit with him and Chris Brown, that's when I actually became
Crazy.
like a solidified fan.
You want to know
Crazy.
what's crazy, bro? Like that came out 4 years ago. That Crazy song.
Yeah.
I wasn't 4 years ago. I'm 26. That shit went out. All right, 22. I wasn't really fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? Just
What?
I don't know. Like, nah. Listen. It's all about maturing. You know what I'm saying? Just that song. That they got that little R&B feel and stuff like that. Like when I was younger, 22, I wasn't really listening to R&B. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
shit. But now I'm 26. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that sound.
You know what? I agree with
I
that.
like
Go
that sound.
appreciate
And
it more.
Age
Yeah.
age
Open your
allows
palate.
you to
Yeah.
like. I feel like age just simply allows you to kind of like be more open, because when
Yeah.
you're a kid, you kind of like always feel like anything you say you believe is right, or it's just like just one step, and then like you're just locked in. But then when you grow up, you realize there's different avenues, there's
Yeah.
different things that you can actually like. And like for me, it took me a while to like things more than hip hop for years.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And like once I finally started realizing things outside of hip hop, it helped me as an artist. It helped me develop a certain level of like understanding and appreciation
Right.
of other people's like talent and skills outside of hip hop, outside of rap.
And
I
yo,
can say the same thing towards like
Right.
Ciroc. You feel me?
Oh,
Like,
that's
this
a
is why
fact.
we like other liquor now. Like,
That's a fact.
and that song, yo,
Because
that
I started
song.
off with dark liquor. I
Right.
didn't start off with light.
You feel
But
me?
now I love light. I started off with blunts. But now you will never see me with a blunt again.
what were you gonna
Real
say?
shit.
Like that song, go crazy.
That's
A good
my
vibe.
shit.
A good vibe.
Mhm.
It's a very good vibe, and like it's just I don't know. It gets you loose. Gets you
Yeah.
loose and shit
Yeah.
like that. And like how
You
you
ever
say
got head
about
to that
the.
song?
Nah, I haven't. I want to. I want to, but
He's like, it's a
You see,
great
you
song.
got head to
Go
that
crazy.
song?
and like you were saying, you know, with the blunts, niggas, yo, what we went from.
Zigzags.
We went from like I don't know, y'all niggas know this shit. Trevo,
Trevo. Yeah, that was a rap.
Trevo,
What the fuck?
mini Dutches,
I never heard of Trevo in my life.
Ever.
mini Dutch, just a mini Dutch.
Cigarillos was
Yeah,
like
Cigarillo.
was my first, and then
Vanillas.
Entourage, and then Vanilla is like
Yeah.
Entourage,
Trevo was the one for
Backwards.
$1, like
Yeah.
Entourage.
Yo, it's crazy
Entourage
because
Game leaves.
I feel like
Yeah.
with the smoking shit, like niggas like, all right, yeah, this mini Dutch ain't doing shit no more. All right, let me go to the Entourage because it's bigger, right?
it lasts
Pause.
longer. That shit fire.
That's a
It come
fact.
with like 2, 3. Sometimes you get the fourth roll.
Yeah.
Fact.
Niggas
Yeah.
start getting them backwards. Oh nah, this shit tight. Punch. It's a little
Punch it
harsh,
for
but
real.
for
I like
me,
that
like,
shit.
Then we went to
Yeah.
paper.
you know what I'm saying? Like, then grabber. What
You feel
the
me?
fuck?
Once they last grabber, I never went back.
No, but
So
grabber
what?
been going around in New York, bro. I smoked grabber
It's a
when I was
split.
like 14. 2014, bro.
So you roll the split.
Nigga,
Oh, my
Fonto,
mom, I never heard of grabber in
the
2014.
Fonto leaf. All this is just the Fonto leaf, bro, crushed up.
Bro, Jamaicans
Yeah.
been smoking spliffs. Like
Nah, no way.
that's what
Yeah.
Fanta was.
Oh, my mom, I never heard of grabber until like low key. I want to say 2016.
I don't like what they're doing with it though.
The grabber epidemic is
It
took
got
a hold on this
commercialized.
I don't like
That's
how
a
they
fact.
make
That
this
shit
wish
got
it
us in
would
a
change.
chokehold.
They
Nah,
trying to make
bro, the
flavors
grabber
out
is the
of it,
best
bro.
way to smoke. I
Yeah.
just wish they
Yeah.
made it a healthier way to smoke,
Took a
because the
hold.
grabber will kill us all in the next 5 to 10 years. But
They freestyle.
it's the best way to get high. It is.
Not the best way,
Not
but
promoting.
What's
it
the best
is.
way to get high?
I mean, just straight, like whether you doing a bong or just straight weed
Oh,
and peepers.
the
Nah, I'm
safest
talking
way to
about
get
the
high.
best high.
That's the safest
That's
way.
the healthiest and the greatest way. Yeah, that way, yes.
yes.
Anything glass related, anything bong
Yes.
related, that's the healthiest way to get high. But the best high to me, where not only that you're functioning, not only that you
Yes.
feel good, it's funny, you're productive.
Yes.
To me, the grabber was the perfect thing.
Yeah, it's the perfect balance.
And
for sure.
it's your fault and Chase's fault because y'all the niggas who put me to the grabber.
Nah, I'm addicted.
It's your
Nah,
fault.
I feel like the best high
You're
low.
welcome.
Nigga, I'm an addict. No, let me stop.
I feel like the best high though is gonna be when Thug walks out after this case is dismissed. In my
Free
opinion.
YSL.
Yo, how did we get from YSL to grabber?
Yeah,
That was crazy.
and that's how I brought it back.
How
And now
did
we
that
go to
was
the next topic.
Well, you're an asshole because I'm lit already, and now we got to take another shot because
We lit.
we are officially done the trendy news, and I hope we sound professional because I'm lit as fuck. I've been lit for like once we started talking, we got Team USA versus South Sudan, and I
They
just
won by one.
They won by one,
The
and
layup.
South Sudan is looking spooky for the next 4 years that USA got to worry about. And here's the thing.
Oh yeah,
This is my take on the whole Team USA basketball wise. As basketball players for the United States, we are diluting. But everyone else outside of the United States, they see us as such competitors that now they are evolving to a point where the United States might not be able to win with the next Olympics.
Yo, niggas trying to say that we're not gonna win this year. People, I'm not gonna front. I do see the flaws. Like, yo, I was watching today when we was facing who we was facing. I forgot. But yo,
they won though.
Listen, Anthony Edwards, bro. They need to take, bro.
Different.
They need to take. You heard what he said before. Oh, I'm the number one option.
Yeah.
I understand he has the confidence. I understand that's what they think. He the next player
He's not the one right now because, bro, they literally said that everybody who's on the Lakers has been the most impactful in the Team
I'll
USA.
tell you who the ones is up right now.
So they might be, because of that, I think that the Lakers might be championship contenders still, but they might not make it all the way. But they are contenders.
Them Jays, man. Them Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, those are the ones right now. And nobody wants to believe it because people like the whole charisma thing with Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
People like other players better. Yo, just years ago, around 2017, 2018, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they were talked about like Anthony Edwards. Like, back then, these are the next one. These are the next ones next. They had, they went through it. Kyrie, Gordon Hayward, all that, bro. They were injured. JB and JT had to step up.
Yeah.
And in the NBA, bro, you got to go through growing pains, bro.
I
Yeah, we
agree.
went to them Eastern Conference Finals and stuff, but you have to go through growing pains to get to that gold, bro. You're not just gonna, because you this person, you this player, you automatically got to get it done. I mean, you automatically gonna get it done. No, you got to play both sides of the ball. That's one. People think, it's Luka and Kyrie. Bro, I don't understand how y'all think they was going to beat the Celtics when the Celtics have a full team, they have a full roster. They play both sides of the ball, my nigga.
That's the only reason why. My fault. Go ahead.
Honestly, like, if they didn't have Derek White and Drew Holiday and, like, the cleanup crew, essentially, I don't feel like JB and Jason Tatum would have accomplished
and that's
that.
what,
And
along with
that
that,
really is the difference. If they didn't have Horford, I think the Celtics would have been. It would at least went to Game 7. It wouldn't have been like that much of a
and
difference.
on top of that, just to put the cherry on the cupcake, it's like they dealt with so many injuries on the opposing teams. Like they literally had to walk through.
But JB though,
this is what the media wants y'all to think.
It's the reality.
No, it's not the reality. I'm gonna tell you what the reality is.
What?
The reality is that's just the NBA basketball. That's just life, bro. You get hurt in sports, period, my nigga.
Literally.
2, they been in the gauntlet. They beat Jimmy Butler before. They beat Giannis and these niggas. All these healthy teams, bro, they would have beat them. Boston was the number 1 team. They have a complete team up and down. And like, I'm going to say again, in order to win a championship, you have to play both sides of the ball.
Facts.
And that's what they do the best.
And that's what Drew Holiday, my fault to cut you off. Drew Holiday, Derek White, and Al Horford do the best for that team.
And y'all got to stop. All you people out there, y'all
clutch and defensive.
Bro, this what basketball is. Look at the Bulls, bro. Michael Jordan and Scottie didn't hit every shot. They had Steve Kerr. They had Ron Harper. They had these little players
to play their role. Jordan? I didn't know that.
Bro, when you play your role, when you got 2 wings and you got others to play your role, you're going to succeed, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to succeed, especially if they play both sides of the ball, like I said. We didn't, I'm a Celtics fan. I've been a Celtics fan since I was a little nigga, yo.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, it's a great thing to hear. It's a great thing to hear.
I mean, you had a good year this year.
No, but bro, we're set up for years to come.
Nah.
JB,
Hell
hold
no.
on.
Hell no.
This is your last chip
That's
for
it.
a long time.
If y'all didn't win it this year, stamp this. If y'all didn't win it this year, y'all not
Hold
gonna
on.
win.
Y'all
stamp that. Y'all
niggas
not
talking
gonna win it.
niggas talking about injuries. People like to talk and forget what they be saying. The media said, in order for us to win a championship, Kristaps Porzingis has to be healthy. The nigga, bro, the nigga was not healthy. Y'all talking about, oh, this team not healthy, this player not healthy. We prevailed, bro.
He came back and made a big impact, though.
And
wasn't like he came back from being unhealthy and didn't really do shit. Where it's like, he could have stayed out the picture.
What about
Milwaukee?
What about Milwaukee disrespecting Drew Holiday by sending him to Portland for Dame Lillard? Dame Lillard don't play no winning defense. He makes shots, but Dame Lillard ain't no Drew Holiday. He's not gonna make the winning plays for your team to be successful. You know what I'm saying? He's a very good player.
You said Dame Lillard ain't no Drew Holiday?
No.
What?
Dame
Lillard is more clutch than Drew Holiday.
He's a shooter. He's a better shooter. But as far as playing defense, as far as making certain plays,
it's cool.
That's
Defense win games, and that's why I say Drew Holiday, Derek White, and Al Horford is what helped JB and J. They couldn't do it alone.
Yo, y'all missing the most important thing about JB.
What's that?
I'm telling you right now, his off-court antics. Because I'm pretty sure the other day he almost left one of them games going into a 3-way that night.
I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy.
And Angel Reese, because Angel Reese looks so fucking good.
Crazy.
Yo, I know who Angel Reese is. I would never get you mixed up with Angela Bassett ever again in my life. Whatever, bro. Angel Reese is so beautiful, great basketball player. Like, that's wifey.
Yo, you had
fuck JT, fuck Cardi. I want Angel Reese now. Angel Reese.
Yo, you had Caitlin Clark? If Caitlin Clark said, yo, let's get it, nigga. Like,
bro, Caitlin Clark don't even have lips that are good for sucking dick.
That bitch
what
is like
on
fucking
Caitlin Clark is anything attractive besides that fucking this?
Nobody talk about that booty.
Pussy just because
nobody talk about that booty.
That's it.
Nobody talk about that booty because hey, nobody said it was flat. I never heard it was
standard.
Niggas did not say her shit was flat.
Bro, I never seen her anything other than basketball shorts. But Angel Reese.
Yo,
Angel Reese is the prettiest WNBA player out right now.
Nah, she probably got one of the fattest asses, but not the prettiest.
Who's the
face
prettiest?
wise? I ain't gonna lie, she not all that.
Who the prettiest?
She's not all that.
I agree with you.
Who the prettiest?
I agree with you. Angel
Especially
Reese not
without
all
lashes, like bro, lashes.
All right, you're not telling me who the prettiest is. Who's the prettiest in the WNBA then? Because it's not Caitlin Clark.
Yo, you know what Angel Reese look like? She look like a rapper, bro. She look like one of these female rappers, bro.
Like
she
a
does,
sexy redhead feature.
She does, yo.
Angel Reese is fire. She look better than JT.
Yo.
She look better than Cardi.
Nah,
not the Cardi.
I'll take a Candace
Angel
Parker
Reese, everything
over,
is real.
Like,
It is, but she don't look better than Cardi.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So you're taking a bootleg over a 4K? All right, fuck it. Let's not have this conversation.
It's 1480 over a 4K.
Because Cardi B is the bootleg.
Oh, I'm talking about face wise.
Cardi B's bootleg. She's fake. Like she's not real.
Over Angel Reese.
That's 4K. That's real. That's the real thing. Real deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Cardi B.
But who's more experienced and who's gonna throw that shit?
I mean, she was a stripper. I get it.
She more experienced. She gonna probably.
That was a bad
take the show that night before Angel Reese, nigga.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Cardi B gonna take the show before.
If y'all want Cardi over Angel, cool. But
and she like 6 feet tall.
I'm pretty sure right now Cardi can't cook and Angel Reese could. Tell you that right now. Cardi B got a chef.
Cardi can make some sancocho.
Yeah, I feel like she knows
sancocho.
She definitely making some sancocho.
She know how to make some sancocho, some rice.
Definitely making some pollo guisado, like for sure. For sure.
Alright,
so her own sofrito,
man. Y'all niggas got it.
Alright.
Yo, we talking about
we're officially done trendy news.
To the homemade sofrito.
75.
So me and Rad did a toast. So go ahead, Rod. You could do your toast. And then you'll do the last toast.
To the homemade sofrito. Shout out to all my Spanish women. Boricua, we here.
You
75 years strong.
I never seen you with a black woman.
Nah, man.
You gotta work on that.
Cheers.
Wait,
Cheers.
Do I gotta drink the whole shot?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna stamp that.
Drink shot. So I want to treat it
we
like.
gotta talk about that, Rob.
Trying to treat it like sake.
I'm a little drunk, so I apologize if you want to be like indiscretion.
Definitely drunk.
What's up with you? You don't like black bitches? I never seen you with a black girl ever my whole life.
I probably been with.
Probably
not like been in a relationship, but like been with. Whew.
That shit.
That was
hard.
it.
Probably like maybe 3 black women.
But like you won't ever date or like you feel me?
Nah, that's just not my speed.
Yo,
it's nothing against them. Like they're beautiful, but like I just
I agree
How
with
I
him,
see
yo.
myself, like white picket
I agree.
fence, family. I see myself with a Spanish woman.
Yo, I
What
agree
about
with
you?
him.
You Italian or black? Because you're like, you feel me?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I like Italian and Spanish women. I'm not gonna front like this year.
Dr. Umar would hate y'all niggas.
No.
Sure.
Yo,
He Italian. He got.
listen. I agree with what he be saying, but not everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I agree that women is just women. That's just their nature, bro.
He's Italian.
That's just their nature.
He wants to go with
You want-
Spanish. But you are Italian or black. So if you want to go with either one of those, that's cool.
Me,
but dating
Spanish.
outside of that, to me, if you want to marry, have kids and all that, to me, that's where the draw the line at.
I like Asian and
But
I like
why?
Spanish. Like that's my preference.
What I don't like.
Yeah, because I've never seen you with a black woman like.
I've
on
been
some-
with black women for
No,
sure.
you fucked black women. We've all fucked.
That's
different
what been
races.
with.
Why
No,
do
I'm
you-
talking about dating. I'm talking about like taking to the next level. Like you actually try to actually have a long relationship with. I don't think you or Ra has ever tried that.
But why do you draw the line at like, what is it, interracial?
I like interracial because I'm mixed, and the fact that I'm mixed, I have options to choose whether it's
I like
a Haitian,
interracial too.
Puerto Rican, Dominican. But to me, there's very few outliers, and what I'm hearing you guys say, how like you guys prefer like Spanish or like Italian or whatever. To me, it's not too far off for what the average African American would like. And what I think the difficult is that I like black women, but I wouldn't per se go with an African American woman because of simply how they think, their ideals and stuff like that.
Oh, I
if
got
they're
something
black,
for
they have
that.
to be from out the country because they have a certain mentality, a certain level of maturity,
Different culture.
education that they come with that the United States women has diluted over the years.
Yo, I
Right.
think like I
Yeah, you
think
said
like
that
on some
before.
real shit, bro. Like me, I don't like ghetto black women.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
out
don't
the
like.
picture.
I would
don't-
never be in a relationship
Rad
with
It's a
that.
type like, and yo, white trash too. Y'all bitches, yo, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
He
yo,
said,
yo.
"Ooh."
He said, "Whoa, Vicky."
They love no. They love black niggas. They love niggas.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the thing about white trash and ghetto black women, they want to be masculine.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with that. Like, I don't agree. Like, you want, first of all, my nigga, like, you want to move like me. I'm a man. You want to move like me. You want to have your niggas and shit like that's a turn off.
Hell
That's
yeah,
a
when
turn
you
off,
too
yo.
aggressive.
And bragging about it. White trash brags about that shit. About having
You know why though?
dudes
right?
and
they
shit
think
like
because
that.
They
Entitlement.
usually do that because they want you, and because you're not necessarily committing to them, they're going to throw in the face what
Yes.
they're going to do what you do, and then throw that right in your face to kind of see if you're going to get jealous or not. But if they don't,
This
if you
is
don't,
crazy.
then that's what happens. But this is like a perfect segue because like I wanted to ask like, have you guys like necessarily ever been with someone you don't want to date?
Yes.
Like,
I mean, do
like
you
you
mean for
fuck them, but you know for a fact that
crazy,
you're
bro.
not going to be in a relationship with them. Like you don't want to be in a relationship
Oh,
with
yeah.
them, but the sex is mad good, is mad fire.
I think everyone's experienced something like that in their life. Like it's
Yeah.
a part of growing up and being. That's like the
Facts.
definition of like a one night stand. Like you meet someone that night, you hook up, and then you move on. Like that, I think.
Not move on though. Like this is your consistent fuck, but for some reason, like you don't mind having hitting her up one night. You don't mind hanging out with
having
her.
so you mean just having a fuck buddy to
Yeah, your fuck buddy.
continuously go with, knowing. Yeah, everyone definitely meets that fuck buddy that they're like, we can do this, and like we know either like we just like.
But I don't want to commit to you.
Yeah,
Yo.
we just like to fuck.
There's certain situations, yo, where it's just like that. Nah. Like, I just want to use her to fuck. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I just want to fuck,
Use
whatever.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But
I don't. But
sometimes niggas, yo, sometimes niggas like, all right, nah, that's not the chick. I'm out. Yo,
Yeah.
shit be the connection might be good where it's like, nah, I'm about to keep coming over here, my nigga. I'm about to fuck it.
yeah,
I'm about to keep
it's
coming
like
over
the
here,
pussy is
nigga.
Sneaky
good.
link.
I'm about to.
The sex is good. The level of intimacy, we have a good hangouts. But I would say like through those interactions, I can see the fact that long term wise, this is not a good thing.
All right,
Exactly.
so
You're like,
rating
damn,
wise,
that's what it
what
be.
is she like a 5. Like, what is she like between a 3 and a 6?
I think it's
9
always
times
a
out of
10.
10, if I were to be in a committed relationship and longevity wise, and this
Okay.
is to circle back to what I was saying with my cousin and shit like that,
Right.
I wouldn't choose a 10 out of 10 to marry. Because you know why? Because 9 times out of 10, the longevity wise, they gotta be a 7 because it's too good to
Nah,
be true.
he not wrong. I'm
know
gonna tell you
why?
why he not
Come here,
wrong,
Ten.
bro.
My cousin,
Oh,
I
Nah,
want to say
bro,
which
he not
cousin, but
wrong.
he cuffed the dime, fire.
Nah,
but
he not
they're
wrong.
the ones who like to cheat on you, leave your ass, give you the whole hard time with child support, just make your life more difficult. But the 7 committed, they love you, they do everything for you, they ride for you, they kill for you, they do everything.
they ain't
Yo,
going
that's just
nowhere
that
'cause
red
they're
That's
bag.
bad.
what that's what society wants us to think. Yo, we gotta date these 9s and 10s. We gotta cuff
Pretty
them.
is overrated.
Yo,
Oh yeah, it's way
listen.
overrated.
I'm gonna say this though. Nowadays, you got your 4, 5, 6.
Nah, you're
Bitches
bugging. I'm
acting
not
like
going anything
no,
lower
no,
than
no,
a
no,
7,
no.
bro.
They
Come on.
acting like 7, 8, 9s, and 10s.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck, but if they 4, 5, and 6, you're not getting a pass. You got to be a minimum 7.
Yo, a lot.
surgery if you're
feel
a
me?
4, 5,
It
or
depends.
6.
Yo, it depends on the chick. A lot of these chicks, nigga, they be on game. They be knowing game. Like
If
you
they
not
funny.
if you not on game, these little 4, 5s, and 6s gonna play it on you, my nigga.
They
if
got
you not on
game,
game,
they got res, they got to be
because they're
funny.
ugly.
Bro, that's what-
Because they're
that's what
ugly.
the-
That's why they gotta have game. Because
They got to.
That's what
You know
the
what I'm
strength
saying?
of body
Yeah.
positivity has done. It makes those 4, 5s, and 6s know they can act like a 10 because at the
Shit's
end of the
crazy,
day,
bro.
the prize is pussy. Like that's
Yeah.
what men are looking for in there. If you're trying to hook up with her, she knows what she has. Like there's power in it. Like you feel me?
That's a
Right.
fact.
So
Then-
I'm gonna act like a 10.
then,
Power
like,
and
feel me? Like
pussy.
I said, if you're not on game, you're gonna get caught up in the little manipulation tactics and stuff that they play.
If you're a dime, the dimes, they love doing the manipulation. They love playing. But what they do is they find everything about you. After they find everything about you, they play it cool until it's time. Bro, one thing
Now
I
they're
don't
bored.
like about women is that if you see that our relationship is going downhill, they are already planting seeds with other men to
Yo.
basically bounce back after this relationship
Yeah.
concludes.
Pre-qualification,
For sure.
bro. Just
They're
like on
already
Instagram.
taking applications, doing interviews,
Yo.
and it's like, bro, are you?
Yeah.
Just
They
like on social
strategic
media.
like that.
Yeah, it's
Yo,
crazy.
when niggas be on social media, we be like, yo, feel me? Oh, I'm about to slide up on this. This look
Yeah.
tight straight. Word up, bro. Like a lot of times these chicks, they be knowing, like they see your Instagram.
Mhm. They'll post
They'll
shit.
they'll see your
because-
Instagram. They be pre-qualification. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not giving him any type. Oh, I don't see no whip in that picture. I don't really see no money.
He said, "Get to know
I'm
me."
gonna
You're not making
play
it to the close friends.
I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna play the game even harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you a nigga, you got the pictures. You got
Yeah.
the, you know what I'm saying? That's when it's like, all right, I could play it to a less degree. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I am gonna give him some. They already be knowing they're gonna give you some even before they
But
give
the
you
fact
some.
is,
That's a fact.
when 9 times out of 10,
Yeah.
off looks alone, they want to have sex with you.
Yes.
But the whole interaction between each other is to confirm that it's a good choice to have sex with you.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is do the right moves, act accordingly.
Yo, it's crazy how we not
and
even
you
do
will
that.
get the bag, and it's green light. But after because when women, for women, to me at least, it's the looks, but then after the looks, it's everything else. All right.
Where that mind at?
Yeah, but let me ask you guys a question though, because we already confirmed a lot of things about women, what we don't like, blah blah
Yes.
blah. But what's a non-negotiable in a relationship for you? Like, what is something that for sure, like, or if you know for a fact you're with this woman, like, there's something that I'm not like gonna say yes to. I'm not gonna change my mind on. What is that for you guys?
Especially
what would
if
that
it's women
be?
you don't want to
Tell me,
like a
yo,
deal breaker?
What?
Like,
I'm not telling her
Yeah.
how much money I'm making. I'm not telling her how much money I have.
That's a non-negotiable.
Ever,
Oh, wait,
even,
wait, oh, I thought
even
you
if
said-
you're married.
No, my fault. I thought you said like,
Like, what's something in your relationship that is like for sure, like you're not going to change your mind on? She can't convince you to change your mind on at all about.
yeah, how much money I make. Women like to sometimes, and I seen in relationships, nigga, like from myself and from others, my boys and shit like that. At some type of point, some point in time, women like to know what type of money you're making. Know
So you're married,
how much
though?
you're getting.
You're not gonna tell her about your finances?
Nah, bro, that's my finances.
That's some creep shit, bro. That means
that's
to
not.
me, it
No,
sounds
it's
like
not.
you're
No,
doing
it's
some
not.
illegal
I
shit.
mean, once
No,
you
it's
get to
not.
a
It's like-
marriage,
no,
like
it's
you
not.
definitely need to like communicate your funds between each
At
other.
least
Yeah, I gotta
Some
have a
shit
certain
with it.
level.
Bro,
Oh,
you're
no, I
sharing a
get
home
that.
and
As
paying
far as
bills,
all
like-
right. As far as like,
We mean towards in a relationship, like what
Yeah,
for you and your
as-
Yeah,
significant
not your
other.
side bitch, like, like
listen,
some
listen.
random.
As far as all right, what you do on this bill, that bill, what car, that car, you want to go half, whatever type shit, that stuff. But as far as like you knowing how much money I make, how much money I am getting, that's not my business. I mean that's not your business. That's my business.
Even
You know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
marriage, you feel that like
Even in the marriage, like
kids and all.
yo, because that's just like that's how I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's like women when that happens, bro. Then they start feeling comfortable with other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What about you, Rob?
Kind-
What's a non-negotiable?
A non-negotiable for women, like you gotta
My fault.
just
Did I
have
cut you
a.
off?
no. That's. I feel like I was going on.
I
That's
was
my
right.
bad. That's
He's
my
like,
bad.
You
That's
was
my
so
bad.
passionate.
yeah.
I was just like, you know
He's
what?
like, I felt that.
Yeah,
that
this thing-
that one girl.
Yeah, he was like, nah, don't worry about how much fucking money I'm making. I
Get on my box out of this
yeah,
bitch
fuck out of
asking.
here.
But
I was
it
like,
don't be
nah,
on-
what you
it's
think,
be on-
though,
that's
Rob?
my
you
business. That's
was
my
projecting,
business.
and I
That's
didn't
a
want you to
fact.
get caught lacking, and she would have got you on like, so you was talking shit over me on the podcast?
Oh.
I got you.
I got you.
I'm here for you.
But nah, for
What's a
me,
non-negotiable?
I would say like a non-negotiable is like you just gotta have that certain standard. Like you feel me? Like as far as like I could see you raising our children. You feel me? Being a good wife and that.
So she got to a non-negotiable for you is if you're not a housewife, it's a dub.
And to a certain degree, I'm gonna say yeah. Like
That's
not a
crazy.
housewife, but like you gotta show like I gotta see you being able to like raise
If
my
you're not a
children.
housewife, no funny
No,
shit.
non-negotiable for him. Basically, what he's saying, like a show that knows, like at the end, of, like not at the end of this, she has to, but like she can cook, she can clean, she can make that
Like
sound
you know
kosher
your
when I need it.
priorities. Like you feel me? Once you have kids, your family's first, not that outside shit and my
club,
bag.
shit
and-
like-
yeah,
I need
like, you gotta have a
a
certain
homebody
standard
kind of woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Feminine woman.
I don't know whether you want to label it a housewife or not, but yeah,
That's a housewife, but
yeah.
I like a housewife. What about you,
Is
Red?
that your non-negotiable? Would be she has to be a housewife?
Are we twins or something?
You say you
Why
don't
do we
like a
do that?
housewife?
Why do we do that?
You say you don't like a housewife?
To me, my preference would be a housewife, but
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
wouldn't
okay.
mind being a house husband until I get to where I want to be. But if it comes to me, a non-negotiable in a relationship,
Ooh.
a non-negotiable in a relationship would be if you decide that either my friends or like my parents are more important than you. Like I can't see them, I can't hang out, or I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
have like or like if I can't have a girlfriend,
okay.
like a friend that's a girl, or if I can't choose like certain things to do with my mom or my dad, or like my actual family, you have to understand that although you're the priority in my life in this
Yes.
relationship,
Yes.
my family, my mom, my dad, they come before you. God comes before
Yo.
you. Anything, if you understand that,
Yes.
those are my non-negotiables. You can't convince me to not believe in God. You can't convince me to not go see my mom or to prioritize my mom's health or wealth over you. You can't convince me to not. It's a non-negotiable for me for you to tell me that my father health
Right.
or like me being with my family
Right.
is more of a priority than yours. That's a non-negotiable.
And this
Stamp
is
that.
where I go back to that, being on game. Because if you don't have that backbone for yourself, and you're just gonna let her run all over that. Nah, don't go see your mom. Stay with me today in the bed.
I mean-
all right, babe. Like, nah, nigga, you a bitch ass nigga for that. Like,
Facts.
I agree. I feel like for
What?
me that comes to my non-negotiable, which is literally like I'm gonna make sure like I think mine is that I need time to myself. Like I'm not here to just be on your ass all the time and you be on my ass all the time. Like we both need time to live our own lives and do our own things. I very much would like you to have your own life as much as me have my own life.
and I feel
And that's
like,
my non-negotiable.
That's a fact.
yeah.
I feel like also like when you separate from your girl for a little while, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all not just up each other ass. When you like separate for a little bit, like, I need my time to myself. That's when a relationship is really the relationship, nigga. Because it's like, all right, I can miss you, you can miss me.
yeah.
We could go back to what we were before. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, oh, you you know what I'm saying? When you're up each other ass all day, that's when the tension comes. That's
Yeah.
when
Drama
Y'all
comes
start
in.
the wild
fighting over
arguments
the
and shit
little
like
shit.
that. She stopped showing the same interest from before.
Yo, that's actually like a really good point because one of the things I wanted to ask you guys was like, what role does an individual personality, like your individual personality trait, play in a relationship satisfaction, longevity? So, like, what role does you as an individual, your personality plays in a relationship to satisfy the relationship, your woman, for the longevity wise? Like, how do you guys think that that correlates a little bit?
For me, I feel like, and for most men, I feel like it's the healthy way to go about it is like leadership, being able to be a leader.
Okay.
And like,
Yes.
That's
not,
a personality trait that you feel like you have to have in order
Yes.
Yeah.
to have
Yes.
a prolonged relationship.
Yes.
right.
I think for
Yes.
me, one would be like making sure that you stay as romantic as you were day one. Like, I mean, women say it all the time, like never stop trying.
Like that
you
consistency.
keep the
So,
consistency of wanting to go on
Keeping the
dates.
flame like
Yeah, keep the
going.
flame alive.
What about you?
Be that person that cares.
Honestly, like same thing. You know, I'm just saying that leadership, just that, and yo, it goes into sex too. When she knows, like, nah, like, oh my gosh, like, I just can't get enough. Like, he does
Intimacy.
everything right. Like,
Yeah.
man, that's when the pussy get wetter. That's when everything just
Real
is
shit.
right, nigga, because she sees you as the prize. And when men carry their self as the prize, and when they're doing their thing, that's when I notice women, all right, nah, he's official. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
My
That level of
personality
intimacy.
trait, I would have to say, would be engagement, because I feel like for me, I caught myself in my early adult years where, in the beginning, I would basically do everything right, and everything would be perfect, and she would love it, fall for it, easy, right? But once I get it, because I got it, I start to feel like I start to pull back a little bit and feel like since I got it, I don't have to try as hard. But that's not the truth. My personality trait that I would have was to keep the fire, the flame, that interest, like continuously going, basically, because I feel like after a while, it's easy to get into that mindset where, like, all right, you already got it. Since I got it, I don't have to try as hard. But in order to keep it for a long period of time where she's not looking somewhere else, or just to make sure that the spark is still there, that's what you would have to do. That's all.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
All right, so we're gonna speed up a little bit because I don't want us to go too over time. How can couples manage conflicts that lead to positive outcomes and strengthen the relationships? Have you guys ever felt like it's happened to me like so many times where, like, there is an issue in the relationship. It's not my fault, and they know it's not my fault. I bring up the issue, but for some reason, how I bring up the issue, what I do within the conversation of having that about the issue, somehow it turns back to me and I am at fault because of how I handled the issue. So that's why I feel like how would you guys manage certain things in order for it to be positive, in order to make sure that not only the relationship, like, dilutes, it just lasts longer
And it progresses.
I feel like
prolongs.
you have to respect each other's, like, boundaries and things that tick them off. I mean, to be honest, like, when it comes to like there's people that are like, don't yell at me, like, don't yell, don't raise your voice, like, be calm in the conversation, have an actual adult conversation. Things can progress efficiently. Like, we don't have to, like, elevate it by being nasty towards each other and raising our voice. Like, there's a way to talk through everything. Like, everything comes through communication. Like,
Right.
I feel like that's the main way you can manage conflict, is having a positive communication, like, nothing negative. You don't have to be the nasty person. Like, talk to each other. You guys love each other. You want to be together. You can find a way to resolve it.
It's scary though.
Right.
It's scary because, like, certain things about yourself, it's hard to have that conversation with because you don't necessarily know how they're going to respond. And you open up yourselves, you say certain truths about it. So, like, you don't understand, because of that, you don't know necessarily whether that's going to either prolong the relationship or end the relationship. So
Yeah.
you gotta have you kind of have to be during conflict or approaching things that are I would say like are hard to talk about. You have to approach it with a delicate with a certain
Decorum.
a certain
Right.
level of decorum. And
Right.
for me, it's always been upfront. Like, regardless of how uncomfortable it is, regardless of how what you think it might bring,
It's like you facing everything head
you
on.
just have to have the conversation. Don't avoid it. Face that to anything head on. It might be uncomfortable at first, but because you're doing it head on, you know exactly how long it's going to last. But because you're prolonging it, not only you're prolonging the solution, you are making your like uncomfortability last longer than it has to.
Right.
So it doesn't really have to. So certain personality traits, as far as like Rad said, communication, or just necessarily just being an open book about like who you are, what you are about.
Right.
It avoids so many things down the line that you don't have to necessarily have to worry about longevity.
Yeah. Just tackle them head on.
Yeah, if you have that conversation in front, either that person accepts you for who you are at that moment or not. And
that make or
if
breaks
they
the
do or
situation.
not, you know how to move accordingly from there.
Right.
So I
feel that.
apologize because I think the liquor is like hitting me and I'm like slurring my words a little bit. So I
Yeah,
apologize.
you
in
good.
Then on
advance.
to the next.
I
I feel
agree.
like I'm stuttering a little
Nah,
bit.
but to like kind of piggyback on what both of y'all were saying, like my take on it, like the two big things I would say is like being able to like listen to your partner on both ends, and
Yeah.
like another thing is like understanding your partner, like being able to have that level of understanding where it's like Rad was saying, like communication is key. So it's like if I have to have a certain level of tone to talk to you to get this message across, I need to understand that, and I also need to listen to you because like you know, y'all not always gonna agree on the same point of view, but if you could learn to listen and respect and understand where the other person is coming from, I feel like that's where that communication is key.
All right, so now what happens? This is a sidebar. I apologize for it. What happens when you do listen and you still have that level of disagreement? Now, how do you work that out from there? Do you compromise yourself or do you stand your ground?
I think for a situation like that, it has to be a serious topic. At least, like, if you can listen and still stand your ground on something, it has to be a serious topic. There's no way that you can't work out a situation in a relationship.
Yeah, because when it comes to like either politics, religion, how you would like to raise your child, whether they want to identify themselves as such, those type of conversations, if you have certain type of ideologies, it's hard to have those conversations
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
a relationship. So it's
feel
to
that.
me, it's better to kind of like make sure, you give yourself up in the open at first through introduction, because you don't want to necessarily find out along the line, because then what ends up happening is, all right, I'll give you a perfect example. Me and her, it's not me, it's just an example, but her and I, we both have different opposed disagreements on abortion, right? She wants to have an abortion. I don't want to have an abortion, right? So with that being said, that whole entire conversation could have been avoided if you knew within like the first couple dates or like in the beginning of a relationship before the pregnancy, obviously, yo, I don't believe in abortions. I believe in creation. If you know that about the person, then you know how to move accordingly. Then you can decide whether, all right, so if this happens, this is the risk that I'm going to take.
you're already
Or
prepared.
I don't want to take this route because, listen, I believe in abortion. I don't want to have that conflict.
Right.
But a lot of times is that we don't necessarily have that dialogue, and our modern society is a little bit more promiscuous than it was back in the day.
Right.
So because of that, we miss a lot of opportunities to really have certain levels of dialogue that are important, that will prevent a lot of conflict
For the
along
long
the
term.
line.
For
Exactly.
sure.
I get it.
And that's why I think it's a certain level of like sacrifice that comes with like choosing your partner and like for the longevity aspect of it. Cause it's like, you know, I'll sacrifice a certain percentage of like, you know, changing to accommodate to like you and
Right.
understanding you.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna like sacrifice and accommodate to a point where I'm changing myself. So if
Yeah.
I had to put it on like a percentage scale, I would probably say like maybe 75%, 70. I'm staying true to me, and then like 25% to 30% is me sacrificing and being able to understand and adjust to my partner.
That's valid though.
Where it's like you're not changing who you truly are, but you also like understanding that
Go ahead, you
like
can check.
two people are in this. Y'all not gonna, you know, always agree on everything, and it's gonna come with a certain level of sacrificing yourself.
Right.
Mhm.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's working. All right, cool. I'll wait till you sit down, and then we'll introduce the next segment.
We learned on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been working after 75 episodes. We know we have to check the cameras to make sure it's working, charged up.
Wow.
I'm worried about his phone being charged, but it's okay. We are
Fine,
finally made it to the final quarter, the fourth quarter, the final segment.
Last shot.
Last shot of the night.
Last shot o'clock. Let's
Right,
go.
it is shot o'clock. I know
About it.
if Maya was here, oh my
She'd
God, she would have
appreciate
been
this
lit.
episode.
Hell yeah.
Shot o'clock, because that girl is an alcoholic. Oh,
We about to have-
Lodak too. Oh my God, you were here for Lodak, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We
Yo.
love Lodak. But yeah, we're gonna have some real good TV talk for you real fast and
Yeah,
all
literally.
that good shit, but we need to take the shot.
Yeah, we gotta take a shot. I'm happy.
Stretch this bitch out.
Yeah, stretch it out. I apologize for taking a little extra.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was no more juice
You
left
can
though.
pass, you can pass me.
My fault. Nah, I'm just laying level.
Yeah, we definitely gotta hurry up because I gotta use the bathroom. So, so before we actually,
Filled it and put it down.
his shit.
it was one of those. Yeah.
Fill it already?
Oh, here. I'm sorry.
See, he hiding and shit.
Oh no. Somebody got to give me more.
Nah, right.
Yeah.
That's why I love this shit here.
Rad's not an alcoholic. You can give me like 90, 10.
Y'all good right there. This is Rad.
That looks great.
My boy.
Yeah.
Right.
It's me.
Before we continue,
It's done.
you feel me? Rad, I just want to say we missed you, bro.
Nigga said Rad. Rah.
My fault.
Robert.
We missed you, bro.
Miss y'all too.
Are you
Felt
sure
weird.
you missed us? It
It
was a
felt
little
weird not coming that last week.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like it
Felt
was
weird as
like
fuck. It's a part of my schedule.
I'm be honest. Y'all both know me. I'm an intolerable kind of person.
Intolerable.
Yeah, so there's very things that I can tolerate continuously.
I know what intolerable means.
Yeah. I just want to make sure if y'all didn't know.
Appreciate that.
Not for you. I'm sorry. You're not the slow one on the podcast, nigga. You're the slowest one, but not the slow one. Like, if that makes sense.
It's a different context.
Whatever.
Nah, the whole point is that we miss you. We want to have you, and it was weird not having you here yet last week, but I felt like since it was 4 people, it was just easier to just
filled
do
the
it that
void,
way.
for
You
sure.
needed a break. I needed a break from you because I also know myself.
For sure.
I don't want to break our friendship,
He said I grew to hate
and
you.
it was very close.
Yeah,
bro.
over logistics for sure.
Bro, when it comes to if you I said Yoli, Eli, I would say your names, Goyak. Because I knew you longer than him and the majority of the people in Connecticut, it was so hard to be like, let me
An
just,
asshole,
you're fired.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, it was something like, I don't want to say I look up to you, but I fuck with you a lot.
Yeah.
And
the liquor's-
it's the liquor's really
Making
honesty
an
right now.
approach
Real
there.
honesty.
Real
honesty.
Real hot girl shit.
Yeah, but we missed you, and I want to make. I know for a fact that if the 3 of us stick together, we're going to kill and destroy every single podcast out there.
That's a
Our
fact.
dynamic, our personality, how we it's worth investing in and trying.
For
You
sure.
feel me?
feel
But I'm letting you know now, nigga,
There we go.
you are at the limit. You are at the limit of how much I can tolerate.
Nigga say, you know, thin ice. The ice is already cracked.
Yeah, like but I love you though.
Nah, likewise, gang.
I just want to
You
say
already
salute
know.
to you, Rad. Like, I would never had made it to episode 75 without you.
For sure.
You
You the
like
neutral soul
specifically,
glue.
I would have to say like you had to deal with a lot different level of versions of me, versions that inspire you, versions that you want to file a restraining order on, and I totally understand. I'm a lot to deal with. I'm not like some type of person that like other people can really be around every single day, and I agree with that. That's why making Raw and Rad work, it was essential. It wasn't like, it was something to think about. When he fucks up, I have to think about, okay, fuck this nigga for fucking up, but is it worth losing that relationship to like be like, all right, bro, fuck the pod. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're gonna watch me every Monday record across the hall. Like, no, it's something that you have to work at. It's something, I was like, nah.
Sleep.
Fuck them niggas.
He be less stressed than me, and I'm like, no,
Marty,
we're gonna
looking at this 240.
we're gonna share the stress.
Marty looking at this 245 episode.
Yeah,
like,
this might be the pod. We hit 3 hours. Like,
no,
it's crazy.
because you talked about last episode, and that could happen. Like,
I'm so sorry.
like what happened today?
Yeah, it's
man.
not. I saw when it hit 108, and I was like, we gotta
let's
speed
keep
up.
it moving.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys your dues, your respect, and like before we take the shot,
love you, bro.
I
Don't
love
worry.
you guys,
Facts, we
and
love
thank
you
you
too,
guys
bro.
for joining the Jungle Squadcast and believing in the process. And I pray that once we reach 1,000 subscribers, life will get easier. We start making money, and I start paying you guys what you're worth, because I get it. What we do here, it's a lot. It is a job, nigga. It's a job.
It's free and fun.
Sure.
If you don't like doing it, nigga, it's gonna feel like you're fucking an old lady because they paid you to. And I don't want you guys to feel like that, so I'm working really hard to make sure it doesn't. So for this shot, I just want to say shout out to Jungle Squadcast, episode 75. This is the last shot of the night.
Let's go.
I love
ladies
you
and
guys.
gentlemen. We here.
Quan 2
Yeah.
being a part of the
25 more to
75th.
100. Let's keep it
You
going.
dig?
Episode
We gotta
75,
clink this
season finale.
You
Yeah,
dig?
let's
The
We
crunch
here,
on
Fat
that.
Bunny, I'm
man.
sorry you're not here, but it's your fault. You went on vacation and was tired, and
It's all right, Fat.
we're
love
gonna
man.
catch you back sometime in
catch
the
If you
you
summer.
start season 3, maybe you'll start season 4, but we'll find out.
It would have been cool to do a whole round, but we didn't do it. We didn't do it in the beginning of the podcast, so I figured since before we enter the final saga, you can also chime in as well, like favorite memory of the podcast. Like, do you guys have necessarily favorite memory? We could keep it brief. Is there something that specifically that you guys remember that it was just like, oh, because of that moment, I'm gonna keep coming back?
If I had a fun memory of the pod, I think it'd just be like the start of it. I'm not saying I don't love having you, Rob, but like the start of it was the best because we just would go off for like hours on end with
Unfiltered.
Yeah,
We didn't
I mean,
have
not
a
even
schedule.
hours on end because we actually had a time frame.
Yeah.
But like now we like we
have a time
It's
frame.
lit. You know what you're gonna expect.
We have an idea. Like,
Right, for sure.
But yeah, I definitely, I appreciate the times coming up and how we look then versus how we look now is even better.
it's crazy.
It's
What about you, Rod? Any favorite memory?
Nah, for me, to kind of like, again, piggyback on like what you're saying, I feel like seeing the transition of like the whole setup in itself,
Yeah,
that was like a big boost, like, changing that setup. And then I would say like, damn.
It's fun podcasting,
Yeah, I already know my favorite memory.
Yeah,
What you got?
yeah, go ahead, go on that.
It was
'cause I
with
lost my
4K
thought.
Phil, and we was talking about like either gun to your head, and like either are you going to suck a dick, a gun to your head,
Oh, God.
or die?
Why the fuck is
And-
that your
and-
favorite?
Huh?
Yeah,
Why was that your
Because you were
favorite?
so adamant about
I just
sucking
feel
dick.
like because everybody was so uncomfortable, and I literally had to convince Phil to answer the question, and I had to literally bring up his son to answer the question. Like, gun to your son's head, nigga, are you sucking dick or are you dying? And he literally, bro, he felt so uncomfortable to have that dialogue.
don't know what to
It was
do.
just one of my favorite memories. I don't know, and it was towards the end of the year where we started transitioning to thumbnails for the visuals, like for the actual like YouTube video,
Yeah.
where we started actually finding our rhythm. I think to me that point, You were laughing so hard that night. We were all like so
Enjoyable.
comfortable. I think that was the first time all three of us genuinely bonded and felt comfortable and was like, all right, you know what? This shit might be something.
Yeah.
I think to me that was the moment. It
Shout out
wasn't
4K Phil.
Yeah, it
Get
wasn't
him back
when
on
you
that.
you
4K
kept
Phil.
coming back or when we first had you. It wasn't with Yoli. I'm gonna shout out Yoli because we wouldn't have been able to make episode 75 if it wasn't for the first 7 episodes, and 7 is my lucky number and my favorite number. So Yoli, you did your thing. We miss you. We hope you're still alive.
Shout out, yo.
Although you're not no longer welcome back as a host on the pod, if you would like to come back as a guest, we would love to have you, and we miss you. Elon, you're a different story. I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm drunk. You guys got me at a good time. You are intolerable, unprofessional, and respectfully, you don't belong back on any podcast or other platform again, which is why you probably haven't been on one since, which makes sense. DJ Goya, I'm not pandering. I'm being 100%. Episode 75, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all for real, because I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just being honest. Honesty can be taken as disrespect if you are insecure, and that is your problem, not mine to deal with. So DJ Goya, loved you, missed you. And honestly, I wish you were still here to this day. It was just the level of I don't like being ignored. I don't. It bothers me. And you were an alpha male the way I'm an alpha male, and we're all alpha males here. Don't get me wrong, but you would challenge my alpha versus they would understand that whether they think they're more alpha than me or not, they let me rock. You didn't let me rock. So it's your fault that you're out of here.
All right, we
At
on
the
to
end of the day,
next.
it's your fault.
We on to the next.
All right.
Let's keep it
Yo,
pushing.
shout
right.
out to Goya though. That's
So
my
what
boy.
song? Yeah, if you want to come back, nigga, please come back because we miss you, we love you, and I love you, nigga. And nigga, that toxic masculinity shit. It was, bro. Me and him argued for an hour,
Niggas went crazy. Yeah,
About
nah,
who's
y'all
more
athletic.
y'all
Came
going
back.
crazy.
and I'm like, I'm waiting for you to come back every week. But I feel like he felt like a certain level of uncomfortability. So let's hurry up because Quan's too quiet. What song or artist reminds us of our friendship, guys?
I will probably say the I don't know why the Marlon Wayne theme song comes to my head. We're happy and we're singing and we're brothers. Give
like
me
that.
a high
That's
five.
fire. All right.
No, man.
I can see that.
No,
with the
man.
Wayne's Bros coming up. It's a
We
good
the
start.
Wayne's bros.
I like
feel
that.
like you'd be TC.
I fuck with
He'd
that.
be Sean. I'd be Marlon. It makes sense.
Yeah, I like that. Wait, what? I be Sean.
Yeah.
I'm not the nigga that said they can Scary Movie 3.
No, we're talking about the Wayne's brothers. This is the whole different
Yeah,
character.
but nah, I don't want to be associated with Sean at all. Sorry,
Nah, he
I'm
was a
the father.
DJ. He was a DJ. He was putting out shit for In Living Color before all that. Let's give him his respect. It was just
Got
his
his
style.
flowers.
This is mine for y'all. So the song that
the
reminds
whitest
us
thing
of our
I've ever
friendship
seen.
is "So No One Told You Life Was Gonna Be This Way. Your job's a joke, you're broke. Your love life's the away."
You thought about this hard. Why did you?
Year.
When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month,
your year, but I'll be there for you. You know why I thought about this song?
What?
When you couldn't finish editing, when you didn't edit, I'll be there for you.
When the rain
He said,
starts.
When the
I picked
rain
up the
starts
slack.
to pour, I'll be there for
This
you.
man went friends. That's
feel
the
me?
whitest thing I ever said. You are not making it out of the blackening.
First of all, I am. Because I knew for a fact. Actually, you're right. I might not because I actually knew all
a
those
trick
answers
question.
about the friends. The trick question would have got me. But
think-
I'm gonna let you host for a little bit because
What?
I'm drunk. I gotta take a piss.
Right.
All right.
I'm pulling the rod. You guys got it, rod.
I'm glad you pulled it though, bro.
Nah, if I
Honestly,
had-
I can't be the only one to pull it.
If I had to go for my favorite song, I was gonna pick One Piece. I felt like it was a great loop to go into. It was like it's the first song. It's like climb aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams, because that's what the fuck making this podcast is bringing all your hopes and dreams,
Everything.
and trying to make it to the 1000th episode.
that
You feel me?
Put everything on board. We're gonna try to figure this shit out as we go.
Nah, for real.
But what about you, bro? If
you
a
could
song
think of
come
like a
to your
theme
head
song for your life or like this pod, what would
for
you
your
go
experience. Wait, first of all, this is your first time meeting all three of us.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, nigga, you know that.
So given I thought he met
nah, I
8
never
prior,
met him.
but given everything happened, you feel me, the whole situation. What song comes to your head?
J. Cole, Hunger on Hillside.
Okay.
Why? That's
Okay, tell us why.
because our hunger and our passion for this.
Yeah, we all creators. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own, personal things in our life and shit like that. And at the end of the day, we, I want to say we chasing something,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, we making it happen. This 75th episode, we making it happen.
It's both. We
Feel me?
chasing
Like,
something, we making it happen.
You had to do 74 episodes to get to this shit.
Get here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
So I think,
That's a fact.
so I know it's a grind and shit.
Stamp that though.
None of this shit easy. Y'all got a talent for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You like the pod so far?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Hell
that, bro.
yeah.
I felt bad because we're probably just gonna enter right now because you're talking and you cool. The spirit animal segment, every single episode when we have a guest, I try to guess what your spirit animal would be. When I look at you and I see like a certain level of spirit animal,
All right.
I already got one in mind, so I just want to see intellectually if you're gonna say that same thing. But go ahead.
it was one that you gave for the last one, but you give me koala bear vibes.
I see why you say that.
Yeah.
What were
Why?
you thinking, Ron?
Huh?
Why do you say that?
Mixed vibes, Italian and black, and like the koala, you look like you innocent, but I really know like you get down. Like koala, when you look at them, they look so adorable, but they'll bite your ass.
Yeah.
So
They
to
get
me, like
gritty.
you
real
respect
quick.
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
you
hug
respect
you for
it?
some reason. Like, I don't know
Shut up,
why.
you wanna
I just
hug,
want to
nigga,
give you a hug.
hugs.
But nah,
Give her
respectfully,
hugs, bro.
I was thinking like rhino. Like I don't know why, but like
Rhino?
yeah.
A rhino? A dinosaur?
No,
Dino.
rhino.
Rhino is not a dinosaur.
A rhino is a
It's
dinosaur.
it's a dinosaur.
A rhino is a dinosaur. Yes.
It's
A
not
rhinoceros.
going. Before you said a rhino, a dinosaur, I was really thinking with rat. I'm like, bro, a rhino is a rhino. Like that has nothing to do with a dinosaur.
Nigga, that's a dinosaur. That was in the fucking
Like
animal shit.
rhinoceros.
Yeah, that's a
That's
rhino.
the only reason why I'm questioning: is it a dinosaur?
Nigga,
But
a
I
rhino
think
is
a rhino is separate. It's separate.
Nigga, it's a rhino.
Rhinos, in essence, are the last living dinosaur.
Yeah, it's
but
a
no,
dinosaur.
a rhino is not a type of dinosaur.
Thank you.
That's not what it says.
Google back to back.
That's
no,
the
a rhino is
perfect
not a
way to
type of
explain
dinosaur.
it.
Rhinos, in essence, are the last
I'm
living.
not jacking a
All right,
rhino. Was
why-
Bro is the last of his breed, though. But honestly,
Yeah.
like we do like the animal spirit off of
They're
like
the most identical.
more of like off looks. I would say.
Nah, I
than
would say
anything.
spirit and energy.
personality.
Koala is like,
This
to
nigga
me,
got a pointy ass nose or some
they're
shit.
soft.
Nah,
So
it's just. I
rhino,
mean, I've
nigga.
seen his side profile, but like it gives me rhino. Like they
Like-
head on.
like,
they,
you look soft,
They ain't no soft.
but there's something hard about you.
They harder than a motherfucking
And you're-
koala.
You're hug. What? Rhinos? Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
100%.
for sure.
Nigga, they got bones on their nose. Nigga, that was like the first nose piercing in the world. Like, was a
Yeah.
rhino. Like, but I'm just saying, like, what would you say your spirit animal would be then?
What's your spirit animal, bro?
You give me koala vibes. I'm telling you right now, you look adorable, but I know
This
not to
nigga,
fuck with you.
don't call this nigga.
Shit, I mean,
bro.
I
That's
don't-
crazy.
I know I'm a Scorpio. So like,
You're a
A
spider,
reptile?
You're a scorpion.
Nah, I'm not fucking with that. You don't look like no. That scorpions are poisonous. They're
You was gonna
evil.
say a
Nah,
scorpion?
They're in
Nah,
the
just
hot
like-
weather. Like,
not just like I'm a chill person. You know what I'm saying? Like on the camera, feel me? Like I
so
really,
you're a koala.
Koala's
I guess, but not like on some real true shit. Like if you a person like you don't like fuck with me or like you do something too,
I'm
you
looking
know
up
what I'm
koala.
saying? Like for me not to fuck with you, like I ain't rocking with you. Probably
Yeah.
get my revenge or something like that. Like you know what I'm saying?
Should I
Like
get my lick back?
Yeah, I
But-
felt that.
I get you.
as a person growing, like nah, like that shit not even right. Like you know what I'm saying? I got into a fight with one of my boys. You know what I'm saying? Like not too long ago.
Yeah.
We cool
Nigga,
now.
you are a
That's how it
fucking
be.
koala.
This nigga
He's a
literally
rhino.
looked up an image of a koala. Said, this
He's
is a
standing on
koala.
shit head on.
If this nigga don't look like that in a suit, I'm bro. Come on,
Kinda, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that picture right there, though, specifically, yeah.
come on.
But look, type in a rhino real
Yeah,
quick.
come on.
koala
You
for
do
sure.
look like if Jeezy was an animal, nigga. Like you look like Jeezy. Yeah, like you look like his long lost son. Like he might eat, bro. Jeezy might have fucked your moms and you don't even know.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right,
nah, I know my pops, nigga.
we're moving on. To, that was our animal
You
segment.
kind of resemble Jesus.
That was our animal resemblance.
That nigga done flex to your family. He was like, yo, so you don't break up the home? Just tell him it's
Nah, I
not me.
appreciate
Nigga,
that.
you
shit,
probably
though.
had
Fuck.
a couple extra checks.
Facts.
Like, you feel me? You didn't know, like, where this came from, mom? How you been with
Jeezy.
this, mom? I know you didn't have a job or, like, whatever.
Which
Like,
one?
You never heard that in your life, though? Jeezy?
Nigga, I heard of Jeezy, Jada.
Jada, yeah. I see
50?
Jada, too.
Jada's
50's crazy.
50 was disrespectful.
That was a wild throw.
I don't know. I don't
to
listen.
50,
Listen.
You look like Jeezy.
I don't know why. Because like I'm a 50 fan,
Yeah.
and like I think people be saying like, oh, like y'all got like similar like mentality wise.
That makes
Type
sense, though,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like demeanor.
yeah,
You do
Yeah.
look like 50.
That was a good spirit animal.
That was good. So far, episode 75 has been good. Usually, this is around the time where Rad and I kind of like ISO out because I don't know if you guys watched The Boys. What episode you on so far?
3. Season
This
1.
nigga's taking it slow.
All right. So Rod does. I keep getting y'all mixed up today. Rod does not take The Boys seriously yet, but he will.
He
Yeah.
should, because this
Yeah.
last fucking episode that just happened.
The season
For anyone
finale.
that's actually watching, like, our reels get posted slow for when it comes to these TV talks. But
It's
like,
true.
if you're watching this current on the day of and you just saw the last episode, you know the season finale of The Boys went crazy.
It was fire, but it
Bruh.
was also to me a little bit lackadaisical, and
It was slow at the beginning.
it was no, to me I feel like the beginning for the first 45 minutes was the good part of the better
What?
episode, but to me seeing how it ended, I was hoping for a little bit more of how like last season ended,
Yeah.
where it was like some level of all out battle, like something like a
don't
level
know.
of confrontation. But to me it was just like they all knew that, okay, Butch has the powers, let's take out Newman.
Yeah. That wasn't their
Homelander
plan, though,
wants
to take on Newman.
No, they wanted
In the beginning.
Butch never liked Newman to begin with at
Yeah.
all. So Butch had a certain level of hate towards Newman coming into it already. Huey, which to me was the most inspiring part of the entire show, which actually made me realize why I even liked The Boys, was the fact that they're going against people who they know, like
Can
on
kill them.
paper, it's looking like, okay, there's no way I can win.
Heat
But
vision,
there's a
possibility,
possibility.
flying.
Yeah.
Like it's regular humans versus.
He's bringing out the
versus
humane.
heroes.
He's saying, Huey is saying like, oh, I forgive, like bring out a certain level of forgiveness. If you want to win towards against these beings, you have to actually have certain qualities
Grit.
that are human wise. Don't turn yourself into them to try to win the war, because after the war, there isn't going to be a winner.
Yeah.
And that was where his point of view came from, that I respected, but it was completely like slapped in the face and disregarded as soon as Bush came in the room and was like, let me get this virus, let me kill Newman, fuck what y'all have to say. And now there's a level of discourse between the boys.
Like, Butch was literally like, oh, I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had the best album of all time.
No, for
he
that.
literally pulled up and said, "Fuck everything that's going on."
My favorite part of the whole
crazy.
show. If there was a power in that entire show that I wanted to have, it was Newman's. You don't know it's me, but your head is getting
She
blown
could
the fuck
literally
up.
blow up someone's head, like just looking at them.
Body parts
And if-
everywhere, just like anything. Like her power was so intricate that did I interrupt
No,
you?
you're
Apologies.
okay, you're okay.
Gen V, like there's a black girl in Gen V, one of the main characters, that she has that power that Newman was supposed to train. Now because she's dead in the next season, What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
She was one of my favorite characters, and
Right.
fucking Homelander just blew up. Oh, you're not gonna tell the truth? Okay, let me tell the truth.
Bro,
and then Homelander was like,
fucked
oh,
up the whole episode.
she has superpowers.
He literally fucked up the whole episode,
Like, what the
ratting
fuck?
her out and putting the giant plan like on display. But it's crazy that Sage knew that the entire time that Homelander
All
would do
that was gonna
everything that was
happen.
going to happen and kick her off.
Yeah.
And she got time to go home, chill, and come back and be like, all right, phase 2 is gonna happen because I had to keep some parts away from you because I knew you'd fuck it up.
And you
Like,
peep
it was
how
beautiful.
Firecracker can't even like keep up now.
Bro,
Her titty
Firecracker's
milk is
sick.
going out, and like
Yo.
by next episode, next season, I'm pretty sure the first season is gonna start off with her fucking heart exploding at
She's
her chest.
having heart palpitations trying to keep up to make him happy. And,
Breast milk.
and this nigga don't even care about literally she coughed at the table. He said,
Nigga,
"All right,
move
you're gonna
2
need to
seats
move
down."
2 seats over like to get the fuck
She
away."
tried
That's
to move
fucked
one
up.
seat down. And he was like, "No, nigga, you're still
Further,
close.
please.
Keep going." She was so embarrassed. And yo, bro, Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley is about to be the fucking Hulk or like
I don't
Abomination
know
or
what happened
something.
to her. I hope she's all right.
She's
I
not
forgot.
all right.
I forgot about that wig, but fuck it. I'm
happy that she was
to see what
listening.
happens next episode.
Yeah, I'm happy that she was listening to the conversation because now she knows that, well, she should have
He's
just
dropping
listened
as
to
a
A
first.
Train and just left. But now because of that, look what happened.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Boys, great episode.
Season
great
finale
season
was
finale.
amazing. Yeah, I
we
loved
got
it.
to hear Kimiko talk. Beautiful.
My God,
That was it.
and apparently the what's his name? Raj, the gay
Who?
nigga,
Oh, Frenchie.
Frenchie. Yeah,
Raj, nigga.
who's Raj? I don't
Who
know.
the fuck?
Anyways, yeah, Frenchie's straight
Frenchie
again.
is
We're
straight
good.
again, and I'm just happy that they just bro. Apparently, when I looked on Facebook too, that Newman and there's like the grandmother that Ryan's grandmother that towards the end that
Yeah.
he killed. There was like 2 other characters that they were all technically in the comics male characters, and
Wow.
that in the actual live action they turned them into women. So it goes to show that regardless of the fact that you're a woman or male, they killed those characters. And Newman to me was my favorite character. Her character development from being evil and this evil politician to the fact that she's asking Huey to help.
Yeah, get my daughter out of there and keep safe.
It was masterful. It was
Boys
great.
did great. Good season finale.
Yeah,
I
it was
thought-
decent. It wasn't the greatest season finale, but it was enough to get me through to be excited
For season
for
5.
the series finale.
Yeah, and hopefully we get a movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of load ups and getting ready, House of Dragon was fucking crazy. It wasn't crazy, but like it's giving
Yeah.
what it needs to get to the next episode.
It's doing, bro, I'm just tired because me and you, or at least me, I'm used to watching television binging wise when it comes to like at least Game of Thrones and that aspect. So like when it comes Game of Thrones, I only had to watch the last 2 seasons weekly. Yeah. But for me, watching this and to see that how slow it's going, it's a little bit aggravating for me personally.
Yeah.
The last 2 episodes was built up. Last episode was built up enough for me for the next episode to actually take action. This episode was
I got
extra build up and to me it just felt like a little bit
I mean, we found a
unnecessary.
new dragon rider. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Rhaenyra is gonna go talk to them and no beef occurs. That'll be nice.
Is
All
that
the-
black guy the son of the one that she asked to be the hand? I don't know.
I
who
don't
that-
know if he's the son. I just know he might be of Viserion descent.
He's a part of the
So,
party. Yeah.
I'm happy he at least a brother got to stand up and say I'm riding a fucking dragon.
A
today.
black
Like, that's
man
lit.
gets to ride a fucking dragon that common folk considers to be gods.
For real.
It's a win for the African
And that shit
Americans.
chose
You
him.
dig?
That shit
You
chose
feel me?
him.
You dig?
So
And-
like we lit.
It chose him because literally Rhaenyra had the idea to, or her son had the idea to like see people who've had the blood. If you have
The bloodline,
Targaryen
yeah.
blood, you have a possibility of riding a dragon. When she brought about somebody to actually give it a try, I forgot what his name was.
Darkly.
He died. He was very excited. He was overzealous about it, and he was too cocky about it. And the dragon saw.
Nah, he was
And
at first
recognized.
really nervous, and then it was the second he said
He was too excited.
He got up and said, "I did it."
Yeah.
Nigga, that dragon said, "No, you did it."
Yeah, and after that, the dragon humbled himself, and he was like,
Burned
yo,
him alive. That was it.
Yeah, I feel like the dragon understood the direction of what Rhaenyra was going for, and it was like, okay, he's not the one, but I'm going to go find the one for me. And the dragon went and found the person who was a better fit to ride him
Yeah.
instead. And I thought that was awesome. But Aegon, bro, My favorite part of the entire episode of I would say season 2, episode 6, would be when Aegon said after the council meeting, "Mother, would you stay behind?"
Yo, he fired his mom.
Mother, you did great for what you did for the council when it was in a time of need, but for right now, for this war, I'm sorry, but you are no longer needed.
Bro,
and I respect that.
I don't, but I do, because I get who Eamon is. Eamon's a cocky motherfucker, but firing your mom was crazy. I mean, I looked at it like
Was
Aegon,
it cocky, though?
I mean, I looked at it like Aegon already fired his grandpa. Now he fired his mom. They're just trying to live their own lives and like fight as their own person, like because they're young and they want to start something new.
Nah, but Aegon, all right, Aegon, I understand his perspective a little bit more because when like Rhaenyra's father Viserys and Alicent, they come from a certain level of peace. So when they approach the council and when they approach the meetings,
They're coming from
they're
peace.
coming from peace. But he is attacking it from Aemon. Aemon is
Aemon.
Aemon is attacking it from the realization of the fact that he knows that this is what it is now. The
This is
realization
what
is
war
that
is right
this
now.
is dragon, this is war. And although you did good for when there wasn't any war, for right now, you're not
what I need
needed
to
right
fix
now.
yeah.
But he still respects you to the fact that you're still a good mother. You're still good at what you do. And that was a little bit, I would agree. It's disrespectful because we're thinking from the progressive view where women are like empowered, equality.
No, I'm not thinking. I'm thinking
wasn't
of it
like that
more
back
from
in the
like
day.
just like if you really think about it, like she spoke on it. She said like I was the voice of Viserys. I've been here for a while. Like I do have my
During
like
peace,
experience.
though.
Exactly. It's during peace. And
Yeah.
like that's another thing that comes at it. As well as just knowing like at the end of the day, mom, low key, you do want the position of power. So you're expecting me to listen
That's
to you.
where her. That's
wanna
why
be
I
my
don't
own
respect
person.
anything she has to say because everything she has to say is from a manipulative standpoint. Because
That's
all she
what
wants
it
to do,
gives.
Allison wants to do, is manipulate it to the point where she feel like she has power. Like, all right, Aemon's the president, and she's the one in the background manipulating. If it was
Yeah.
Aegon, that would have been the case. But Aemon is like, I see everyone trying to manipulate me. I am not going to do this. I'm going to follow my own plan, even though it might be seemed as overconfident.
Yeah.
But because of the fact that I understand how other people I've seen at the table, how you guys try to manipulate my brother, there's no way I'm gonna allow
doing
that.
this on my own.
So his guard is up. And I understand
fuck,
it.
he hired his grandpa back. He was like, nah. You're a whisperer. I'm not going for you.
He didn't hire him. He hired him to find the hand.
Yeah, that's what I said. He told him go find his grandpa. He said Otto Hightower. I at least know he's not gonna betray my family.
Yeah,
That's why he
exactly.
brought grandpa back in. So I'm happy he dropped mom, brought back mom. Dropped mom, brought back grandpa. He did what he needed to do.
Yeah.
It was a good load up episode. I hope the next one's a good one.
The next 2 episodes have to be good because it's episode 7 and 8, and those are the last 2 episodes of the series. And we already know the next season is probably going to drop 2026, 27. So
Exactly.
please make sure that these episodes are amazing. House of Dragon was awesome, and
Fuck
even
yeah.
though this episode I wasn't too fond of, I appreciate the concept and I understand where it's heading.
Yeah. Shout
All right.
out House of Dragons. It was a good episode.
All right, but you
We
guys
did
have
good.
been on the side, and just to basically we're about to end the pod. So how we end the pod before you're gonna get your time to shine, put your socials, and you're gonna have a quote. But before we get to that point, what thing have you guys done that no one knows about? I'm gonna let you guys start off first because we talked for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah. Y'all body that segment. Shout out to y'all.
Facts.
Thank
I
you.
don't
For
need
sure.
that is shit right
Facts.
there.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
trying to
Damn, one thing I've done that nobody's known.
All right, that you're okay with expressing for the pod. I'm gonna just make sure that.
Yeah, we've never pushed this far.
Yeah, this is the furthest, and this.
Yeah, that's why you be thinking I'll be looking like I'm
Yeah.
nervous. I'll be looking at the like, oh my god, please. don't.
Yeah.
3 hours is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, 250.
nah,
we
I
never
mean,
went this
shit,
long
We
ever.
need to wrap this shit the fuck up.
We're towards the end. Yeah.
Hopefully we get like 50 views on this to make up for 3 hours because
We're gonna get more because the next episode I'm not even gonna drop it until you guys this gets to a certain amount of views. That's why today I didn't like necessarily drop an episode. I mean a reel because I wanted to make sure that the other reels got their views and they finally got it over 1K. And now I'm gonna do it.
Is that the wildest thing you've done and nobody knew about?
No, the wildest thing that I've done that no one's ever knew about is that I accidentally shitted myself and I put the underwear inside my drawer, and then when my mom found that, she was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why does this room smell like shit?"
Damn.
And I was like, "I don't know, Ma. That's not my underwear. I don't know what's going on." So I lied. And another wild thing, I'll just throw it out there because this is just as wild because I also got my ass whooped for this. So there was this one time, you know, all of my cousins, we were all, I'm not living together, but we would all hang out with each other at, like together. And one of my uncles at the time, he asked me to go get a certain amount of money from him from his room. And I went to go get the money for him, but it was so much money. It was a stack of money so much money that I didn't even see. I've never seen this much money in like
ever at this point in life.
Yeah, I'm like 8 years old. I'm like, what the fuck? So I took like $10, $20 bills, but I took like at least $20, and I knew for a fact that he was gonna check me and run my pockets. So before I went there, I stuck the money that I stole under a garbage can, the recycling bin outside, because we were all outside playing, and it was down the like little alleyway.
Damn.
And then I went and then I gave him the money, and then he's looking. He's like, "Yo, where is the money? Like, I know I had a certain amount of money. What the fuck is going on?"
Right.
And he doesn't know. He's like, "Oh shit, I must have been bugging." He checked my pockets. He ran down on me. He literally made me take off my shoes, my socks, check my underwear. Like, he knows the size of my dick at 8 years old.
And he checked me. Damn, that's crazy.
He didn't find it. And my mom comes to pick me up, and I love my mom. And every single time before we go home, we had to walk. And she always likes to go to the corner store. And I was like, "Mom," she had a husband at the time. Her husband was living in Haiti, and she likes to buy these prepaid cards to call overseas so it won't charge. Yeah. So I was like, "Ma, don't worry about it. I got you." Like, literally, I was like, "I got you. I got this money." And I was like, here's $20. She was like, "What the fuck? Where did you get $20 from?"
Right.
I forgot what I said. I was like, "I got it from my friend." Well, it don't matter what I said. I forgot what I said. She didn't believe me. Point blank. I got my ass whooped that night. My uncle doesn't know that I stole it. "I apologize, Uncle. I robbed you. I'll give you the $20 back."
That's the wildest thing.
So that was the wildest thing that I've done that no one knows about to this day.
Your mom knew, but
my mom didn't know that I robbed my cousin. My cousin didn't know. I lied and I got away with that situation. And to this day, now you guys know the truth. That's what happened.
What about you, Ro? What's the wildest thing?
That's funny as fuck. I mean, I would say I probably stole a phone from my last job. They don't know about it.
Let's not say that while you work at it.
Nigga, you work
Fuck them.
For a phone company.
It was my old Verizon company. Fuck them.
I was a different person.
Stole a phone. Know what I mean?
I felt that.
What about you, man?
I can't think on top of my head right now.
I feel that. I felt the same way.
On top of my head.
You fucked somebody's mom, didn't you?
Yeah.
He said, "You fucked somebody's mom."
So that'd be cool. That'd be a good story.
Nigga pointed at me.
He said, "Hold on, don't put me
that
on blast like that."
That would be a good story.
It's definitely stealing something. Feel me? Niggas always got them times when we was younger. Feel me? Like, honestly, yo, when I was younger, I used to steal my mom's and my pop's porno tapes.
Oh, that's valid.
Yeah,
that's understandable.
Fact.
And they didn't know about it until
you left that shit on. And you was asleep.
Nah.
Put your ass on time.
Niggas ordered like over like $200 worth of.
You're a criminal.
You went for the gusto. He said, "Hold on,
Comcast, bro." When I was younger, bro,
I need it all.
I was downloading.
I was trying to get experience.
Question: how many times did you nut?
No, I was just watching it, yo.
No, there's no way you just watched it and then ejaculate.
No, this was before like I was 11 years old.
Oh yeah,
no,
I was like just watching it.
Fuck it. Wildest thing I've ever done. Nobody know, but I can't say that because like I would think I don't know, but like my parents would know if I did it. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they knew and they just don't say anything. You
Yeah.
feel me? But I feel like the wildest thing I can't even think of anything. The wildest thing I think of that I never like wanted to admit was like I stole some, like, my dad had a food ready in the microwave and I stole some. And then after he was like, well, someone did this shit, and I was just like,
Was it me?
I don't know.
I guess
But
the
it was
wildest
good.
thing I ever done
But
too.
it was good, like, you feel me?
Yeah. Another thing would be
Stealing.
Nah,
This
I
nigga
fought
did
my
a lot of
dad.
wild shit.
Nah,
I
you
fought my
told
dad.
that story's
You
on the
fought your
pod.
dad?
Where the,
I can't never
everybody
do that, yo.
Yeah.
I can't never do that.
No, it
Yeah.
was both our faults, but it was I was like impulsive at the time, and he as a father, you should know how your son is, and you should know like
Don't push
not
me.
to walk around and call me a pussy. But
Just know. I'm
yeah,
not
I love
pussy.
you, Dad. You're 47. Happy birthday, because his birthday just passed on July 20th.
I
So
belated.
Happy
Fabuloso.
birthday.
love you, pops. You the man.
Yeah,
Last
that's
question of the night before we really conclude this shit. I
Let's
can't
get it.
read that. I can't read that handwriting.
I
Rad,
have
go
no
ahead.
idea what this is.
That
Alright,
shit says, Pluglies,
What the
It
fuck?
says
allow
Douglas,
me to
the
reintroduce
toughness,
myself.
easier you ever
Oh.
made.
Toughest decision you ever made.
Toughest decision I ever made.
Ooh.
I don't think I've come to that level yet in my life.
Bro, come on. Everybody's has made a tough
No, no,
decision,
no.
so you
Like,
have to
I mean, like,
prove
a real-
what's the toughest. Like, come
No,
on.
like a real tough. I feel like there are tough decisions, and I haven't got to an actual real tough decision yet. Like, I've always like made my decisions and stuck by them, but I feel like if it came to like,
Give me substance, Rad, right now, please. What is the toughest decision you've ever made in your life? I know
I can't
it
answer
doesn't
you,
matter what. Please give me something. Don't give me that.
toughest
You're
decision.
too nonchalant for me.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like I
Too
don't
positive.
respect, like,
Too
I
happy.
can't say that I have the toughest decision. Toughest decision I ever had.
Like you, a bitch you fuck. Like
What
you
am I
have to
gonna
choose
eat
like
tonight?
relationship. Like all right, nah.
He said, what am I going to eat
What am I
tonight?
gonna eat
All right,
tonight?
fuck it. I don't even want to have this conversation anymore.
I'm just being honest.
You just gotta be
I'm being
mad as
honest.
hell.
Nah.
I'm being honest.
Rad, Rah, I'm so sorry I keep calling you Rad.
Nah, I'm going to get deep with it. You feel me? To take the mic, I'm going to get deep
Yeah,
with it.
don't ever talk again for us. Like, come on, this thing is
Just letting
crazy.
you know I'm being honest. Like,
Nah,
I can't.
reflecting on the conversation to
Yeah.
get deep and get personal. I
Thank
feel
you.
like
Thank
one
you.
of the toughest decisions I ever made in my life was like, again, I had a recent we all had a recent passing with Maddox.
Yeah.
I feel like in that split decision, you feel me? You know, taking him to the vet a little bit later than I thought was the case. They asked me like, you know, they want to perform like resuscitation and all of that. So it was just like in that split moment, I'm like,
It costs money.
you know, it costs money, and then
Yeah.
also to put him through that, or to like, you know, potentially be that small percentage that, you know, this could bring
Put
back
down
to
an
life.
animal or not is actually a good
So
one.
that
See,
was
like,
that was definitely the
I haven't
one of the
see like that's
toughest.
why I say I couldn't answer because like I haven't faced it, but I've been in the face of that. Like
Nigga,
my-
you had a dog. Like,
Yes, but that's not my decision at the end of the day. It's my sister's decision. She's the one who lives with the animal and supports it and takes care of it. I'm just a part of the family that has to deal
right?
with
You
that
told me so many
decision.
like stories that made me actually like that I didn't know about, that made me respect you even more as a man, because I understand that to me it's a tough decision. So I'm asking you to share that. But if you don't want
Maybe
to,
I can't. They don't come to my mind at this moment. But like I'm being.
all right, I'll give you a hint, and then if you either turn back from it or not, I won't go any further. But your past relationship,
I mean,
we
it
were
was
on a
staying or
car
leaving.
ride, but she either did something or did not that made you decide whether you want to pursue the relationship or
Oh,
not.
I mean,
And to me, I feel like that's a tough decision.
I guess yeah. See, then I mean, if you're talking like cheating, like that was if I wanted to stay or leave, but
That's not an easy decision to make.
Yeah, I can agree, but I mean, I don't think I held it so close to my heart. Like I just knew what I wanted at the end of the day, and I stuck with my choice. So that's why I say for me, it wasn't a tough decision. Like I knew I loved them and I wanted to stay and try to make it work. Things didn't work out, but like that wasn't like crazy, like turmoil. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Like
yeah.
I feel like when
I
it
felt
comes to like that's why I'm trying to say, like I feel like when it comes to a tough decision, I mean, it'd be like whether your wife's having a baby and and she can either die or you keep the baby. Like what's the
Right.
decision? Like that's a tough decision to make in
Yeah.
life. I can't put trivial little things and be like, that's a tough
I
decision.
mean, that's not trivial, but I get what you're saying.
it's over years.
In comparison, I get what you're saying. But for me, if there was a tough decision that I had to make in my life, was pursuing education, understanding the health of my mother, because my mother, like when I left her, it was growing up with my mom. Like my mom raised me, but I decided that I wanted to live with my father and to see what it was like to live with my father through high school.
Yeah.
And from high school all the way until now, I can see how that decision might have affected my mother in the long run. Because if I was there, for example, I feel like her health would have been a lot better. Her needing other, like someone to truly depend on that was outside of her relationship, because she was a single mother with 2 kids. And at the point in time, I thought that if I were to leave and she just had to worry about 1 kid, it would be easier, not knowing that I was actually helping with that situation, or not knowing the impact that I had for helping her life and everything, and just seeing how sick she is now. And it was like, and to continue to pursue education in my career, like those are not easy decisions. And what makes it possible to make those decisions is to go and hang out with your mom, or you're having that conversation with your mom and understanding like she supports what you're doing, and she would rather you follow and chase your dreams and so you have to worry about how sick I am and stuff like that. So although that in my mind I feel like I am disregarding her, I'm happy that she was strong enough to give me the opportunity to make it this far. And that decision is not easy to make, to really, because no matter what, if you really are chasing your dreams and chasing what you love, is going to come with a certain level of sacrifice. And
I feel that.
I was blessed with the fact that my mom co-signed that sacrifice and embraced it and supported that sacrifice, versus her saying like, I need you, I want you here. Like, this family won't be without you. Like, there's certain people whose family members would be like, yo, we need you for the family business. We need you to take care of the family. Like, you can't have that career. But my mom was humble, was like blessed enough and loved me enough to trust the process. And I just want to reciprocate that. And I just feel like, to me, it was a tough decision, because through this process, I seen my mom dilute with her eyes and like literally lose her fucking vision through this process. There was one time where I got a phone call where the doctor said her heart literally stopped and that they had to bring her back to life. There was a phone call where they didn't even know that my mom was I was the emergency phone call for my mother. And they called me saying that my mom had a stroke.
Wow.
And to do all these things and to continue to be where I'm at now, like I wouldn't be able to do that without knowing that if it was okay with my mom, because at the end of the day, I would drop everything that I'm doing right now, this fucking podcast, my rap career, my education, to be like, I'll take care of you. But because she knows that she'll feel guilty because of that, she won't let me. And
that's how
it's
moms
a tough decision.
Yeah.
What about you, Rob?
I said it already.
Yeah.
But
Everybody, did you say yours?
Nah.
Say yours.
The toughest decision, probably would have to say going to Job Corps. Feel me? Like I was
You went to Job Corps?
Yeah,
My parents went to Job Corps.
That's respected though, to go to Job Corps.
Yeah.
Like.
Like I was living with my mom too. You know what I'm saying? Like, got kicked out when I was 15 and shit.
Damn.
Went back to the projects to live with my pops. Feel me? Like, grew through that. Definitely had some like growing pains with that and shit.
Yeah.
Just finding myself. And then like, going through that, my mom, she was messing with somebody else. I grew up with my mom and my pops in like my household.
Yeah.
So I was 15, so it was hard dealing with that.
So that was your toughest decision, to tolerate that relationship between your mother and someone else?
Like I was going from house to house, like to my dad's, and that we would go to our cousin's crib. Because like, like me and my pops were sharing the same room. The same room, bro. Like living at our aunt's house.
Yeah.
She's she was a crackhead and shit like that. So got older. started messing with this girl, nigga. She was 29 years old. Feel me, like getting kicked out in and out of there. I'm like, nah, I'm sick and tired of this shit.
I'm leaving.
Went to my grandfather's crib. He was on that bullshit. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm about to go make something happen, my nigga. Like, I gotta make it happen. I ain't get my high school diploma either.
I don't think that was a tough decision. I feel like that was an important decision.
Yeah.
More or
It
less
was-
to make for you.
It was tough for me because comfortable. Just
Yeah.
comfortable. You know
Exactly,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, just being comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, all right, I don't want to leave the valley. I gotta go to New Haven now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Whole different atmosphere.
atmosphere and shit, but
It's hard.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel that. I respect that.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
don't know
good
why.
answers.
Yeah, I just wanted us to feel like I feel like we kind of like as a new generation move at a very fast pace that we don't really take time to sit, reflect, and just kind of like really embrace the moment. At least for me, I'm very like on to the next kind of person, and
Right.
because of that, I don't necessarily reflect, embrace the moment, like really see how
Right.
what I just went through impacted me. So it's just it also reminds me why I'm doing this, because as you keep going, as time continues to fly, it's hard to remember what you're doing things for, why you're doing, who you're doing it for, and sometimes I just want to make sure we take a step back and just have that conversation. That's all.
Right.
And I think it was important. I think for me it's this summer was really important because I was stuck in my own routine,
Got
but
to see family.
my family really rejuvenated me. I didn't know the cause of my depression was the fact that in Connecticut, there's no family that I have out here. There's nobody that I can relate to, talk to, really truly vent 100% with. So to the fact that I can reach out to certain family members, or I just had the opportunity to really sit down with them, it was enough for me to keep me going for at least another 6 months.
Right.
Yeah, I
You feel
that,
me?
bro.
So I just want to say thank you
Respect,
guys
sure.
for episode 75.
Yes,
Quan,
sir.
thank you for the last fourth quarter clutch 3-point
You
shot
did,
in the
you
corner.
did.
Swiss
Real
baby.
shit.
Before we fucking end this podcast, I definitely want to give you the platform to not only mention all your social media platforms where they can find you, but please also leave a quote as well. The floor is yours.
All right. Y'all already know. Y'all see me on Instagram, Quan Swish. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Quan Swish. I'm on Twitch, Quan Swish, 2 H's. TikTok, Quan Swish, 2 H's. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Connecticut's next influencer.
Sure.
I know you see like
Talk to him.
Jimmy Official, 50 Fitch,
Salute.
other influencers out here.
Did
But
you
I'm-
do that shit? Where it was like Chris Webby, like all the hottest
Yup.
Connecticut. Yeah, to me, that
Like
was
the
crazy.
Complex list?
Nah, it wasn't his complex, but he was saying like the hottest artists, the people who are most impactful in Connecticut. He made
Right.
that list, and
Oh,
a
wow.
lot of I saw the comments.
didn't-
Niggas was
Let's
tight.
go.
Listen,
bro.
like, I didn't make the list, but I'm starting to see like my opinion matters with this shit, yo. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, what I'm doing can be powerful. Connecticut is not known for music. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming up.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm the one
It's not,
to
but I respect your. Yeah, I respect y'all.
like, yo, believe it or not, like, it's some niggas that's working with labels, it's all about connections. It's all about
Yeah.
networking and stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, we're right next to New York City. New York City is the big bro of this
That's
shit.
why I feel like
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
the shade to
I get
y'all, because I feel like because the fact that you're right next to it and New York gets all the shine, you guys kind of co-sign New York, but you won't necessarily have your own platform or stand toe to toe with New York
Yeah.
because of that.
But CT, yo, like, we got our own identity. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't.
We do.
Y'all copy New York.
No.
They do it. It's just
No,
they
no,
don't
no.
She
stand
so-
We got our own-
strong enough
Listen.
on it.
Everything I
Listen.
heard was
you
from
New
either
York
Meek Mill.
niggas, let the man get his
No, no, no,
Connecticut
no, no, no.
piece out. Y'all
My
rep
Hey,
fault.
yo,
That's a
yo.
fact.
Like,
You're right, my fault.
New York people got to know that we fuck with the city. It's never no competition. You
Heavy.
know what I'm saying? It's never no competition. We fuck with the city. I be going to the city. You know what I'm saying? I make content in the city. I'm gonna say this though, like, as far as working and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Connecticut people need to work with each other. But as far as being on the East Coast, we all can work with each other. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut.
The whole
That's a fact. That's a
tri-state.
fact.
Everybody come together. Let's make a
we got our
project.
own lingo and stuff, but we're right next to New York City. So people are always moving in and out of New York City to Connecticut and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're going to get all that stuff. We're right next to the shit.
Yeah.
We're literally on the You know what I'm saying?
That's why I follow Connecticut.
But that be the problem. It just be too much competition and not enough collabs, not enough support out here.
Yeah,
that's true.
Right,
That's
right.
the overall problem for
Right.
Connecticut. Being an outsider and coming here, it's like, damn, y'all niggas be beefing a lot. You feel me? Like New York, we beef in a different way, but it's like
Nah, they
we
support
able
each
to,
other.
I fuck
to
with
stand out.
I fuck with the New York City people who like
I agree with that.
CCT people, like CCT, like nah, I fuck with Connecticut and shit like that. Like
I never heard that in my life.
nah, I've heard it. My boy,
Out the Bronx, no, but if a New Yorker lived in CT, they would say that. But I never.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Like I was born in the Bronx. I never heard anything about Connecticut until I moved to Connecticut.
I hear that before. I heard that before, but you just gotta people that's from the Bronx. You just gotta step out from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your social, bro?
Said explore more. No, he already gave it up.
Gave my
We were
social.
trying to get to the final quote.
Yeah.
So if you had one
good
last
quote.
thing you leave people on, what would it be?
Say that again.
If you had one last quote, like a quote you live by, something you remember, like what would it be?
My quote is, and it'll always be my quote. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you are going through, prevail.
Stamped on.
Stamp fucking that.
That's all
That
I gotta
shit
say.
is simple and powerful. Whatever you going through,
motherfucker, prevail.
Prevail.
Period. That's
Prevail
it.
to episode 100.
Stamp that.
Yeah, we're gonna prevail to 100 for real.
Stamp that.
I
like
can't
that.
imagine what this next 25 episodes are gonna be like. I'm happy that we made it
gonna
this
be
far.
good.
I couldn't have done it without Rad, without Rah. I couldn't have done it without myself being
Yeah, we
like.
couldn't have done it without you, bro.
Without the
Especially-
views,
crazy.
like, we appreciate
We
you
couldn't have
guys.
done it without y'all, the little people that actually watch us, and it's surprising to know how many people come up to me and be like, "Yo, I watched the pod," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I got to be careful with what I say." Like my little sisters, my cousins, like certain girlfriends, or not girlfriends, but like situationships. They be tuning in, and I kind of like low key will fuck the shit up for myself, where they give me a hard time, where I gotta really play games in order to get the bag
like,
again.
What I got to say about that, like, bro, like.
Prevail.
That's just what comes with it.
Yeah,
That's,
prevail.
no, that's what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna like it. Everybody not gonna. Oh, yeah. Everybody not gonna agree with you.
Yeah.
Same shit with my content. Like my grandmother, like she ain't believe it. She ain't believe in what I'm doing. My pops, in the beginning, my sister and shit. I'll ask them, yo, help me make this skit. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
That's
But
a fact.
You take. I took that shit as hunger. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take this shit as hunger, my nigga. Like.
Yeah.
Like I said, whatever you go through, take it as hunger. And
None
that's
of
why.
them- my fault. Go ahead.
No, you good. Like I compare my content shit to basketball because whenever I make that video, it's like I'm making a 3-pointer. You know what I'm saying? I'm swishing that shit. I'm making my goal.
Mhm.
And feel me, at the same time, I'm a good basketball player. Like fuck the content shit.
We
like
gotta play now. You
Yeah,
over here
facts.
talking?
We gonna
no,
get to
I ain't
it,
gonna lie. Like
'cause
I'm
he's
really a
good
good
too.
jump shot. Like
Sure.
I really go by like yo. Like when I get up on that 3-pointer line, it's a wrap. I'm swishing that shit.
All right, my money on Rado. I'm sorry.
I appreciate that again.
Let's
You might
It's
lose
my
that.
money
You
on
might
me
lose that.
all,
but-
all the time.
All,
My
if
money's
it
always
gets
gonna
me
be
and
on
him,
me.
he can't keep up with me because he's better ball player than me. But if we were to play like 3 games, by game like 2, he's tapped out.
But yo,
Momentum's up,
but
yeah.
you know, like we can do that. We can do these little challenges and shit.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Go
Yeah,
viral.
let's make it
We
happen.
could make all this shit happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
people meet each other for a reason.
But
That's
you
why
like
I
the
leave,
pod
my
though, bro?
nigga.
Like
That's a
everything was
fact.
good. Like it
I
was
love
cool
it.
to have you.
It's a blessing for me to come up on this and
Yeah.
share my platform too.
Yeah.
When 2 platforms come together,
That's
and we
it.
got our own platform.
That's
You know what
how
I'm
you
saying?
do
Like,
it.
We're
That's how you
building
grow.
our
That's
shit
just how
from
I see it.
scratch. 75 episodes in, people are reaching out to us, and I just want to say thank y'all one more time before we hit the road.
Thank you.
Yo,
Thank you
continue this. Last year when we first started on February of 2023, we only had 240 subscribers. Now because thanks to y'all, we are at 632 subscribers.
Appreciate y'all.
It's not a lot
Real shit.
compared to what y'all be
That's
doing.
growth.
We on the road.
It's,
that's
it's
growth.
progress.
We on the
That's
road for
growth.
the
You
first
feel me?
year.
So let's continue this pattern,
It's not
continue the
zero.
consistency. Please keep coming. Please keep supporting. Please keep loving us. For those who've been here till today, we love you. We thank you. For those who are just tuning in, we appreciate. Welcome, and let's continue this path. Okay, episode 76, season 4 is on the way, and guess how soon it's coming? Next week. All right. We appreciate the love, the support. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, follow us on @The Jungle Squadcast on
right.
YouTube. You can follow us at JSC
Yes, sir.
Network __ or type in my name, Ape Loso, where you can also find my music, where you can also find the music videos, and you can type in Ape Loso on any other streaming services and
Tap
tune
in.
into some music, all right?
You'll find
Tap
some good shit
in.
there.
Rad, Rah, and of course, Mr. Ape Loso and the Jungle Squad cast. We out of here.
Yes, sir.
You dig?
Peace out.
Shout out to y'all.
Appreciate y'all.